Hey everybody, welcome to List Critics 2. My name is Armageddon Time, and with me is...
NecroVMX. Oh, I'm still in testosterone mode there. Yeah. Fire explosions out of my nipples.
Oh, they're sensitive.
Wow. Wow, dude. You just brought it back there, huh?
Yeah, I'm bringing it around, you know.
All right. Well, I got a bunch of lists that I picked out here.
Goody.
Pleated jeans, of course, starting with Tumblr Gets Deep.
Ooh, we need like an intro for that.
I feel we should have an intro for that. Somebody make an intro for that. Should have like birds chirping and an echo.
I can't do birds.
Gets deep.
Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah. There's 21 of them this time.
All right, 20.
All right, so this person is an asshole. I hate people who do this. Their URL is like, I think it says Time Lord Hanji. It's all the fucking vowels are replaced by numbers. So.
Oh, jeez. When you say asshole, is that the deep part that we're getting to?
Oh my.
Oh.
Okay, so Time Lord Hanji says, having a pet is so weird. Like, neither of you speak each other's language, and yet you form some strong bond by rubbing against each other and sleeping together, and you might accidentally kick them in the face or step on their tail once in a while, but at the end of the day, you two are best buddies from entirely different species. Yeah,
I guess he's right.
yeah.
He may have a bit of a douchey name, but he or she may have a bit of a douchey name.
Yeah.
But they're right.
Let's face it, that's a she.
You never know.
No, that with the Doctor Who reference.
Hey, I am a fan of the Who.
Yeah,
well,
but you wouldn't
of
make
the
it.
Who.
Yeah, of the Who. The Who's a Whoville.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you wouldn't make a Tumblr with a Doctor Who related name.
No, I wouldn't do that.
That would just be like the Clash. All right.
Yeah.
All right. And this next one, Angry Bagel says, I wish I cried macaroni because I would get free macaroni and that would make me so happy I would cry from happiness and make more macaroni. Tomer Volo Hiddles replies with, are you okay?
It's a perpetual macaroni machine.
And then Angry Bagel, the original poster, replies with a Photoshop of a woman crying macaroni. Do you want to see this?
Sure.
It looks like KD is sprouting from her eye sockets. That's right, I went with a Canadian reference for that one.
Yeah, I do. Oh my god.
I know, right?
But look at her, like, just completely dead facial expression, too.
Well, it's one of those stock photos, you know?
But still, ooh. Nothing wrong with little KD.
Okay, Government Secret wrote, Government Secret number 27, rain comes from giant sprinklers on the moon. I think Dale Gribble would believe that.
He believes a lot of things, or, you know, chooses to believe a lot of things.
Yes, exactly. Boyle O'Boyle writes, okay, but if Tom Riddle used the Chamber of Secrets, doesn't that mean that he would have to take that slide down? Did he scream? Did he go, wee? Or did he just lie there emotionless as he slid down the pipes?
He was probably like, the whole ride down.
You know, that's a really good question. Wow. I never thought of that. Narcotic writes, I hate when you sit in class and do absolutely nothing. Like, I could do this shit in the comfort of my own bed. That is very true.
Well, you can take classes from home nowadays. They have the internet
yeah,
courses.
But I think they're talking about, like, high school, you know?
Yeah, elementary and high school, yeah. Well, but there's something about there's the experience of doing it, though.
Socializing, too.
Yeah.
Mr. Metropolis writes, how did the human race survive for 200,000 years without vaccines? By reproducing early and dying young. Have fun churning your butter.
Yeah.
Oh, my. This person's Tumblr URL is simply pizza.
I like it.
Yeah. And they wrote, I always change my mind about everything except the password I've been using since I was 10. I wonder if it's pizza rules.
Or pizza time, or piece of pizza.
Cowabunga. All right. City of Heavenly Devices writes, I never understood in Harry Potter how Harry was so passive and fell asleep in class. I mean, sure, maybe Ron, because he's grown up with it, but living 11 years of your life in Muggle school and then getting to learn about the history of magic and make potions and spells and how that is possibly boring, Harry, you frustrate me. And Soften the TARDIS replies, this explains Hermione. Well, I mean, they did go out of their way to explain that the history of magic was boring.
I don't know, man. Like, even no matter how boring they say it is, I'd be like, really? And then what?
Yeah, I don't know, but the teacher was kind of, you know.
Well, a lot of learning also has to do with how good your teacher is, too, am I right?
Yeah, exactly. I Love Outer Space 2K14 writes, we meet in a public place and I take you into the bathroom with me. I take off my sweater to reveal a tiny baby pig that has been there the whole time. And you are so shocked, but I motion for you to be quiet, and so does the pig.
Is this like some scenario he's thought of, or
that's a chick, dude, and I think that is Tumblr gets kind of frightening.
Yeah, not so much deep, but like
Tumblr gets scary.
This is the part where we slowly creep out.
Too.
Just creep out.
Wow. Crocker Corp writes, does anyone else have this other self they've created in their mind that is not really exactly you in real life, but is more like what you want to be and has a life that continues in your head? Like weird continuing daydreams, but they're not perfect or anything, and wow, I forget where I was going with all this. Then the uppity negress replies with hashtag FYI, this is called maladaptive daydreaming, and it's a symptom of multiple mental disorders. Lavdier replies with, wait, what?
What? Get checked. Well, I'm sure we all have that fantasy of, you know, being the super awesome person. I wouldn't say I go so far.
And that there's like a whole storyline going.
Yeah, that's a little like extreme.
Yeah. Okay, Idle Wildly reply. No, I'm sorry. Temerary. Oh God, these names. Temerary. This guy replies with, "Let's all agree that going upstairs on all fours is actually the best experience of the whole Earth." Idle Wildly replies with, "Conversely, going downstairs on all fours is actually the most terrifying experience of the whole Earth."
Unless you do that weird spider thing where you go down backwards.
Oh God, no. No, but you know it's true. I don't know how dogs do it.
Especially the downstairs part.
Yeah, well, yeah, upstairs, no problem. Downstairs, holy shit. Well, like, all three dogs that I've had, we've had to, like, kind of force them down the stairs the first few times because they were so scared of going downstairs. Then, once they learn that they're not going to die, they just... no problem, you know? But yeah, the first time, it's like you have to, like, push them.
Yeah, it looks like they do, like tumble downstairs. Oh, tumble gets deep now, doesn't it?
Yeah, oh, there you go. It's not walking down the stairs, it's controlled falling.
Excellent.
Here's Narcotic again. This was the same person that said when you do absolutely nothing in class, you could be doing that in bed. They said, it really messes me up that you can accidentally create a human life, but you can't accidentally make a pizza.
That's true.
I guess you could accidentally make a pizza if, like, you made it when you were really drunk and you don't remember.
Yeah, and then you were just like, oh, just put a bunch of top things on the piece of bread.
There's a pizza there, and it says, to sober self from drunk self pizza.
That would be awesome. If you could control that?
That, you would harness the power of the sun.
I mean, I've had situations where, you know, I've been under the influence and I've done things and then woken up and realized, hey, that was a good thing I did. Cleaned my room, recorded videos. I've recorded videos and forgotten I recorded them.
Oh, that's great. Hey, Drunk Jesse is awesome. FF7.
Well, that's let's forget about it. Let's sweep that under the rug.
That was extremely drunk, Jesse.
Yes.
We've seen this one before. Viking Pony wrote, my friend made an interesting point about Skyrim. The only beverages in Skyrim are alcoholic. Maybe there is no magic or dragons or anything. Maybe everyone is just drunk off their ass.
Yeah, I kind of remember that one.
Yeah, that's been there. City of Badass writes, do you ever wonder about how an author would describe you in a novel, not only by your appearance, but the way you talk and laugh and hold yourself, and all the expressions on your face. And then Other Parade replies with, in quotes, and then there's this asshole.
And then, oh, there's this asshole.
Why do I imagine that in Morgan Freeman's voice?
And then there's this asshole. I can't do Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, but you can imagine it in your head, right? Like he's narrating, and then there's this asshole. I can so see that. Okay, shoulder tapping ghostwrite. If I was a famous author, I would publish a book with 10 different endings, which all went to print with varying degrees of rarity, but not tell the fans about it so that I could watch their confusion as they disagree about how the story ended. Then when they figured it out, I would come clean, telling them that I had released 11 alternate endings and watch them panic again as they try to find the last ending. Starry Nights replies with, "Are you Satan?"
That's an interesting
Could it be Satan?
Dum, dum, dum. Thanks, church lady.
Well, that's exactly what I was doing.
That's from the, the early 90s.
Shit, yeah, that was my childhood, son.
Yeah, mine too, but damn, you're going a long way.
That's what I do. I go
That's how we do.
Deep.
That's how we do. Fist bump.
I like this one. Condorn writes, "Do you think fish ever get thirsty?" They really don't have to worry about hydration. That.
I think they're pretty well hydrated.
Yeah, right? Do fish ever get thirsty?
Well, maybe with all that salt water, the salt might make them thirsty.
Maybe they're constantly thirsty, and that's why they need to be in the water.
Maybe that's it, and they just absorb it through their gills.
There you go. All right, iPhone 420 writes, "How does it make you feel to know your left hand has never touched your left elbow and your right hand has never touched your right elbow?" Actually, Batman replies with, "Even though I know it won't work, I'm now sitting here trying to touch my elbows, and I look like this," and it posts a guy looking like an idiot. He's doing kind of like the T-Rex move.
Oh,
yeah.
with the little
then Forever a Trenchcoat replies with, #suddenly I'm a velociraptor. And a goddamn lemon whore replies with, "And in that moment I swear we were all dinosaurs." That's another Morgan Freeman line. "And in that moment I swear we were all dinosaurs."
That would be a good Morgan Freeman line.
I want Morgan Freeman to guest star on this for those critics.
I would be more than happy to bow out for him to take my place.
No. I would want him to read the list, and you and me and Tanya could just we could all just react to it.
Oh, that would be great.
All right. This one is actually from YouTube. This is not. Okay. Oh no, they posted a screenshot from YouTube. The names are redacted. There's 3 comments. The first one, this person has a My Little Pony icon, so they're just a terrible, terrible person. The first one says, "Drugs are bad and you should feel bad if you do them." And the same person writes, "I'm just kidding." And then the same person writes, "Ha ha ha, smoke weed 420 blazing." So that they post. So this person on Tumblr, My Dog's Notes, posts the screen capture this and writes, "Are you supposed to start at the top or at the bottom?"
Oh, yeah. That's pretty good.
That could go either way, right?
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, it could be, "Ha-ha, smoke weed 420, blaze it. I'm just kidding. Drugs are bad, and you should feel bad if you do them."
It's kind of like that whole, the above is true, the below is false.
Oh, boy. Mineral Town writes, "When there is something you really want to draw that looks perfect in your head, but it's too complex for your artistic level." And then they posted a really bad MS Paint drawing of a crying cat. And then Operation Ghost Hunt writes, "Is that a reaction image or an example?"
I do love bad MS Paint drawings.
You want to see this one?
Yeah, sure.
It's pretty bad. I mean, there you go.
More like bad ass. Oh yeah, that is definitely some good MS Paint.
Okay, Bitey the Villain writes, "What if your belly button screamed when you covered it with a shirt because it's scared of the dark?" And then they reply to themselves by saying, "How fucking high was I last night?" Wow.
Man.
Oh, wow.
Hell of a
Okay.
drug.
This one's good. Ms. Jew Booty writes, the Ku Klux Klan, solving mysteries in a racist sort of way. Adam Bassdrum replies with, I think you mean the police department. Oh, snap! Hashtag shots fired.
I'm rubbernecking on that one.
Damn. And finally, Hollow writes, I don't really forgive people. I just pretend like it's okay and wait for my opportunity to destroy them.
Destroy them? Isn't that a bit much?
What are you, Emperor Palpatine?
Yes.
It'll be destroyed. Like, what the...
No.
Wow. All right, out of 21, I'm going to say 18. What do you say, Jesse?
I'm giving it a 20.
A 20.
Very close.
All right, we got the Twitter jokes coming up next. That shouldn't have an intro, but it's like part of the same thing, you know?
Yeah, it's all encompassing.
Yeah. 15 Twitter jokes everyone should read. Hedgehog Ninja at Where Hedgehog writes, gently takes Chuck Norris's hand. Let's turn this roundhouse into a round home.
Aww.
That's stupid.
That's so sweet. That's sweet.
That's stupid. Young Spider God at Butt Ghost, that's their Twitter handle, at Butt Ghost,
Nice.
writes, some of my hobbies include putting things into an online shopping cart and then sobbing when I see the total. Okay. Yeah.
That hasn't happened to me before.
Yeah, that's never... Yeah. Victor Weintraub Jr. at CPIN42 writes, Schrodinger, how's my cat, Doc? Vet. I have good news and bad news.
That...
Good Lord. A nice young man at Painted Eel writes, nothing says you're safe here, white people, like a big-ass bowl of pine cones.
What? A big bowl of pine cones.
I think they're talking about, like, potpourri.
What?
I don't know. I've never seen a big bowl of pine cones, but then again, I'm only half white, so...
I've seen a small bowl of pine cones, and I'm not lying, and it's just a small bowl of pine cones.
Well, maybe they come in larger sizes. I don't know.
Weird.
I'm just thinking of potpourri. I'm thinking that's like the most whitest thing ever.
Potpourri.
It's potpourri, you dumb fuck.
That's potpourri.
Oh, boy. Lasercat at Lasercat writes, first date. Would you excuse me for a moment? Date checks her watch while I'm visible through the window playing with dogs across the street.
Okay.
Like, you're on a date with some chick, and you're at a restaurant, you go, hold on a moment, because you see this guy walking his dog across the street, and you just got to go over and play with it.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it's a dog. Dogs are cool.
Yeah. Goat Face Thrilla at End Hoots writes, don't let hot barista know I'm a goose. Can I get you a coffee? Just a honk chocolate for me. A what? Chocolate. A hot chocolate, please. Hot chocolate. That's
chocolate.
A honk chocolate. Don't let her know I'm a goose. Don't let her know I'm a goose.
It's Octodad all over again.
Tara Shu at Tara Shu writes, me. I'd like to get rid of all this. Personal trainer, you're just making like one sweeping gesture around your entire body. Me. And my head. Wow. Oh no, she twittened at Oh no, she twitten writes, I'm like a classic Disney princess in that I'm often asleep. There you go.
It's true.
Sadville at Krylanol writes, wow, Guinness just came in and confirmed the dishes my roommate has been letting soak for 4 days are the cleanest dishes in the world. Whoa.
All right.
There you go. Joe West at Joe J. West writes, dog cop. Walks past car, sees own reflection in window. Sir, you can't park here. Taps glass. Don't copy me. Pulls gun. He's got a gun!
Aw, I like that joke.
Well, you ever see dogs reacting to their own reflections? It's hilarious.
I have, and it's weird. Sometimes they'll bark in a very specific way.
Yeah. Well, like, maybe they're saying, like, maybe they know it's their reflection, and they're just saying, like, damn, I look good.
Yeah, like, yeah.
Abby Yep at Abby Cohen WL writes, as a kid, I cried on my birthday because I didn't get what I wanted, but as an adult, that happens every day.
Oh.
That's a sad, sad individual right there.
It's a sad person.
Cohen is a ghost at Skull Mandible writes, Can't believe people do something so foolish and permanent as get tattoos. They should be responsible and get a 30-year mortgage in a town they hate. They got a point, actually.
Yeah.
They got a point. Oh, God, this is terrible. Blind Chow writes, you hang up. No, you hang up. No, you hang up. No, you hang up. Couple fighting while hanging Pixar movie posters. I knew you would laugh at that.
That's fantastic.
It's terrible.
It's so good.
No, that's not good at all. Dan Guterman at Dan Guterman writes, what has 4 legs in the morning, 2 in the afternoon, and 3 at night? Hurry, this thing is creeping me out.
I like that.
That's a good one. Amber Tozer at Amber Tozer writes, you can tell how unstable someone is by how loud they scream when they drop their phone.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, like, if somebody drops their phone, I mean, obviously it's a freaky thing, but I mean, if they let out this long, piercing Janet Leigh from Psycho scream, there's something wrong with them. All right, well, that was it. There's only 15 this week. I'm gonna go 13 on that one. What do you say, Jesse?
I'm gonna give it 12. There were a couple stinkers, but overall,
yeah, like that one that you laughed at.
You hang up. Oh my God, that was perfect.
Yeah. All right. I have one here. Kids say the darndest things. It's mostly notes written by children. You know how sometimes we do the funny notes? These are all written by kids. So
okay.
21 of these. This is from Pleated Jeans as well. This is, I guess, like a homework assignment. Write about and draw 2 things you can do that an older family member cannot do.
Mm-hmm.
And this girl drew the picture, I can run a mile and my dad can't, and take out the trash.
Oh, Dad.
That's sad. All right. Oh, this is an old one. This note says, today is March 26, 1993. Dear Grandma, I miss you a lot. I wish you lived in America, but I know that you don't have a lot of money. I still remember you're fat. Love, Saturday. P.S. Please write back.
So of all the nice things you can say.
Maybe, and what's funny is, I still remember you're fat, and then there's like rainbows and hearts next to that. Maybe he meant to say something else, he just spelled it really badly.
Or maybe he meant far, because you're far away, and far turned into fat.
No, that says fat, dude.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe, like, he still remembers her home-cooked deep-fried fat.
Deep-fried fat? Ew!
Yeah, well, I know it's gross, but I'm trying to come up with a solution here.
Okay.
All right. This one says, Dad, do not move my fruit cups out of my drawer so you can put your beer there instead of my healthy stuff. It is not fair to me. So I guess that's a note on the fridge there. Okay.
I want my cocktail. Fruit.
I'm sorry, I have a hard time reading some of these. The spelling is, very bad, obviously.
It's almost like a child wrote it.
Yeah, exactly. This one says, Mom, I love you, but I also love me. That's why I left before you could read my grades. I'm with Jack and Danny.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he got out for his own safety, huh?
Yeah.
This is from a newspaper clipping. A bunch of children. What advice can you give the elderly? Shanna Gnade writes, if you can't walk, try running.
Sometimes you gotta run before you crawl.
I guess so. Damn. What does that even mean, man?
I don't know.
There's another newspaper clipping. None of them is that last one was circled, so I don't know which one is supposed to be funny. So I guess I'll just read them all. Happy Thanksgiving. What are you thankful for? Let's see. Kaylee Bedsoul, age 6, writes, I'm thankful for my family, God, and Miss Clary. It's not funny. Isabella Jurgen, 8 years old. I'm thankful for all the dead people because at least they tried. That's the one. That's the one.
That is fantastic. At least they tried.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
That's going on a tombstone somewhere.
I love it. I tried.
At least you tried.
Your epitaph. I tried.
And then just a picture of someone shrugging.
Okay, I don't know what this is supposed to say, but this looks like a box of clothes, and a child wrote on it with a marker, please put in a dick. summer clothes.
What could they have meant?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I mean, the spelling is like please is spelled P-L-E-S, so I'm thinking a dick could mean anything.
Well, couldn't it, though?
Oh, my. Here's an envelope addressed to Mr. Daddy.
Uh-huh.
That's good.
How formal.
Yeah. This is written on a Post-it note. To-do list. 1. Get $100. 2. Find a servant. 3. Do nothing. Oh, the mind of a child.
If you follow that exactly, you're not going to accomplish much.
Well, that's what they're aiming to accomplish, is not much. So they're just thinking if they have $100, they get a servant to do everything for them. So there you go. Remember when you were a kid and like $100 seemed like all the money in the world?
It still seems like a lot to me.
Oh, shit. All right. Teacher Appreciation Day. My wife received this from a 6th grader. I told her, you're not first if you're last. Okay. So basically the woman's a teacher. She gets this for Teacher Appreciation Day. Says, hi, I think you are like one of the nicest people at this school, and you are definitely one of the people on my top 5 list, so here's your trophy for 3rd place.
Oh, wow. Couldn't make the...
And they drew a picture of 3rd place trophy. So yeah, if you're not first, you're last. Oh, boy. So this is a kid trying to write a haiku about a platypus. Fuzzy, fishy bear, cute Australian mammal, lovable meat brick.
Whoa.
Meat brick.
Meat brick. I love it.
Wow.
I approve. Meat brick.
Let's see. Fuzzy, fishy bear, cute Australian mammal, lovable meat brick. 17 syllables.
I wonder what platypus tastes like.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering that same thing, actually.
Meat brick.
Okay, Nathan Bifus, age 9, wrote a haiku written by a robot.
Sweet.
710, 711, 712. All right, let me count it. 710, 711, 712. 17 syllables. You're perfect.
It totally works.
Wow.
I thought it would be 100111001.
That would be great. That would be great. Okay, here's from a newspaper clipping from Creativity Corner. Red as blood. Gabby, age 9. Pegasus School, Huntington Beach. The fire is red as blood. I watch the flames go up in the air as I taste the sadness of the people whose houses have burnt to the ground. I turn back, but all I hear is the bursting and explosion of flames.
Who wrote this?
Gabby, age 9.
Jeez, man.
You know, just for comparison, to contrast and compare, the one above that, Skylar, age 8, wrote, parakeets are loud. On Friday I take them out. They are so pretty.
Oh,
then you go down to explosions and flames and sadness.
Red as blood?
Yeah, wow.
Like, has she been reading a lot of Edgar Allan Poe?
Reading Edgar Allan Poe while watching Michael Bay movies.
There you go, the explosions.
Yeah. So I'm in the United States Air Force Station overseas. I just got this letter in the mail from some random kid. Merry Christmas. Dear hero, I'm sorry if one of your friends is dead, and I hope you are brave. Callum.
I hope you're brave.
Wow.
And then on the back, 'cause shit's about to get real.
Because this letter is poisoned.
Oh, no. Wait, why would you eat the letter?
No, like, you know, it's coated in poison and touching it.
I know.
All right, this one is how to go poop. Step 1, walk to the bar room. I think they mean bathroom.
Walk to the bar.
Step 2, sit down. Step 3, poop. I want to show you this because the drawings that go with it are just exquisite. You got to see this.
Okay.
I love the very angry man approaching the toilet that's like nearly as tall as he is.
Computer, magnify. There we go.
Zoom in and enhance.
Yes. Oh, man.
And then the picture of the poop dropping into water looks like a giant log dropping into the ocean.
Well, I mean, you know.
There you go.
You write what you know.
Okay. My daughter left me a note. She was right. So there's a bottle of Fruit Promise in the fridge, and
We promise there's fruit in this.
it says, well, that's the brand name, and the Post-it note says, "This tastes horrible."
Truth in advertising.
That's why you get real juice. All right.
Yes.
All right. So, wow. Okay. So there's a note from a child, like an apology note, and then there's the office referral form right next. So I guess the teacher took this picture. This is contrast and compare here. This is the first. I'm going to read you the apology note. Okay.
Okay.
Dear Mrs. Gebka, I'm sorry I called you a name and threatening you. When I come back to class, I will behave and follow the rules and do my work. P.S. I'm sorry. Kamari. Now, what do you think this kid did?
I have no idea. Maybe called him a bad name or something?
Yeah. Like, what name... Okay, this is the fourth grade. What name do you think a fourth grader calls their teacher?
I don't know. Stinky head? I don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah, like butt face or something, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, here it is. This is the office reform. Told me to shut up, bitch, and suck a dick. Also said I was a stripper and a lesbian.
Woo!
What's wrong with that? Wait, why would she suck a dick if she's a lesbian?
There's a whole bunch of confusion in there.
This kid doesn't even know what these words mean. He just spits them out.
Exactly. They're taboo words. Well, other than lesbian, I guess.
I've actually seen this one. May have done it on List Critics in the past, but here it is. So my 10-year-old daughter learned how to type and print things out on a new computer. I came home to this on our bathroom door, and it says, "This is the bathroom you go poop and pee in. Do not play in it. And Daddy, use your own bathroom. Your poop smells so bad, even if you close the door."
Yeah, I remember that.
Here's a handwritten note. Let's see. Not very dear Tiff. This is the second time you've done this. You forgot me. So if you're not going to come, then I'm not going to keep my own teeth. Oh, it's a note to the Tooth Fairy.
Oh.
You are through collecting teeth. From Jennifer, redacted. From now on, I'm keeping my own teeth. Unsincerely, Jennifer E. P.S. Keep collecting from Mike, though. Obviously, you like him better. P.S. Don't bother to write back.
Oh, man. This kid is angry.
Angry letter to the Tooth Fairy there.
Unsincerely.
Not very dear.
No.
Yeah. This is this. You know what? I'm going to reread this in the voice of Alan Rickman.
Okay.
Not very dear Tooth Fairy. This is the second time you've done this. You forgot me. So if you're not going to come, then I'm going to keep my own teeth. You are through collecting teeth. From Jennifer. From now on, I'm keeping my own teeth. Unsincerely, Jennifer. There you go.
Redacted.
Well, I didn't, yeah. All right. I've seen this one, too. It's just somebody, I guess the kid's younger sibling put all these notes up on their door. Boring, that's what it's like inside this room. Do not disturb Lycia, she will not wake up. Don't go in there, sleeping and super very boring. Don't bother these two, they're boring. I wouldn't bother going in, they won't do anything.
And that's got to be one colored door.
Yeah, and you know what's funny is every word is written in a different color marker.
Ah, so he just kind of had like a pack of Crayolas and was like, okay, this one, now this one, this one.
Yeah, exactly. So it's very colorful.
Okay.
And this is the last one. My evil mom forced me to write these horrible words, 5 times each, and she tortured me by making me write 200 words. Now my arm hurts really bad. Now she's torturing me some more by making me write this stupid 2 paragraphs. I wish that she will stop torturing me.
That's a good use of 2 paragraphs, though.
Oh, man. That kid is just digging his own hole there, though, you know? Because the mom's going to look at that and she's going to be like, now you have to write 10 paragraphs.
She's a witch?
Why not? Why not?
Oh, man.
Why
well,
does that...
But I don't know. I would
why
get
does
this...
that make you think witch?
Because you were talking like this.
That sounds like an evil grandma, though, not a witch.
Evil grandma, witch, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other.
Bloody hell.
Anyway, I would give this kid points for creativity.
Definitely, yes. Okay, out of 21, I'm going to give this a 19. I'm taking off a few points for some of them being repeats, but there you go.
I'm giving it 21 because even the repeats are funny.
Okay, I have a couple here that I've actually had open in my browser for like a couple of weeks here.
Good heavens.
And I've been waiting to do on List Critics 2.
You sure you didn't just multiply them 3 times?
No, I didn't. The mouse did not do that. So, you're not American, Jesse, but have you ever been to the U.S.?
A couple times.
Okay, so I think I really wanted to do this with you because I wanted to get the outsider's perspective. I kind of did something like this with Tanya in the past where it was, remember, all 50 states if they were people?
Oh, yeah.
Well, this one, I have 2 of these. The first one is an absurd or embarrassing fact for every state.
Awesome.
And the second one I have is sarcastic mottos for all 50 states. Which would you like to hear first?
New York.
No, which of the 2 lists would you like to hear first?
Oh, okay. Well, you know where my...
sarcastic mottos or absurd or embarrassing facts?
First, the absurd and embarrassing facts.
Okay. So we're going to go alphabetically.
So these are all true, right?
Yes.
Okay.
How many states have you been to, by the way?
Well, let's see. Oh, my God. I've been to Florida a couple times.
Florida. Okay,
and New York. There you go.
Well, you're in Canada, so if you got to Florida, like, did you fly there?
Yes.
Okay, so you flew over a whole lot of states.
Okay, I flew over this.
All right. Alabama. Alabama is the only state where sex toys are illegal. You need a prescription from a doctor to own one. Repeat offenders can face up to 10 years in prison.
And some of them must have been, repeat offenders, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, man. Can you imagine going to the doctor, I need a prescription for a dildo?
What do you need it for?
Sure. I don't know. I mean, to put in my pussy. Arkansas. Oh, no, I'm sorry, not Arkansas. Alaska. What the hell's wrong with me? Alaska. If Manhattan were as densely populated as Alaska, there would be 28 people on the entire island. It's so lonely.
Oh, man.
Well, most of Alaska is uninhabitable mountains, and most people live, like, in the very northern part or around the edges.
Kind of like a lot of Canada.
Yeah, exactly. Arizona, there is a volcano in Arizona that goes by the name of Shitpot Crater because it resembles a toilet catastrophe.
Shitpot Crater.
I like that.
That's good.
Okay, here's Arkansas. Although no longer enforced, it's been technically illegal to mispronounce Arkansas while in Arkansas since 1947.
Arkansas.
Yeah, right. I'd just be the asshole to go out, welcome to Arkansas. I really like it here in Arkansas.
Yeah.
In the cop's face and be like, Arkansas.
Arkansas.
Oh, there you go. California's official state animal, the California grizzly bear, is extinct.
Oh, man. What are you trying to tell me, California?
Damn, right?
All
right. Colorado. I like this one. Colorado, weed is legal in Colorado.
It is.
Not just for medicinal purposes, but it's just plain legal.
Yep.
Colorado had to change all their 420-mile marker signs to 419.99 mile markers to stop people from stealing them.
420. Yeah, man.
Yeah, so, and there's actually a picture, mile 419.99. It's crazy. In 1970, Connecticut denied a gay man a driver's license on the basis that his sexuality made him dangerous to other drivers.
Wow.
I talked about this with Tanya. I went over a few of these with Tanya. And I said, like, I'm trying to imagine the rationale there. Do they imagine that he's driving and he comes to, like, a red light, and he looks over and he makes eye contact with the driver next to him, and it's like another guy, and he just gets so turned on that he just starts to gay out right there, and it starts like an accident?
Or has a fap attack?
Yeah, well, that's what I meant by gay out. And Tanya's like, gay out? She's never heard that expression. And she goes, what is that? I've never gayed out. I'm like, come on, Tanya, you gayed out. Anyway, Delaware is next. There are 25,000 headstones in the Delaware River left over from when the river was diverted over a graveyard. Every now and then, some wash up on the shore.
We got a lot of head.
Oh, it's terrible. Florida. has the highest rate of public masturbation in the country.
Well,
When I was told Tanya about this, I was like, name a state, I'll tell you one, and she goes Florida because she has some family down there, and I told her that.
oh no.
Georgia is the home of Coca-Cola, and in 1998, a Georgia student was suspended for wearing a Pepsi shirt on State Coke Day.
Oh,
That's also
please.
something that I would do. I don't even drink soda, but if it was State Coke Day, I'd be the asshole wearing the Pepsi shirt just to piss people off.
Or a Mr. Pibb shirt.
Mr. Pibb. I've never even seen a Mr. Pibb.
I've only heard of it, honestly.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, next up is Hawaii. It is illegal to own a hamster or a hummingbird in Hawaii. Both would have devastating effects on crops and native plants if they escape. I can understand the hummingbird. The hamster is an interesting one.
Yeah, what would they eat? Pineapples? Like, what are they going to eat? You know?
Maybe they are an invasive species. Like, there was a thing where they tried to bring rabbits to Australia, and it was disastrous.
Well, yeah, because guess what? They bred like rabbits.
Oh, well, yeah. Idaho. Okay, now you know in New York City, every New Year's they do the whole thing where they drop the ball.
Oh, yeah.
And they do that in Idaho, except it's a potato.
Oh,
Yeah. They really do that.
I'm just unenthused.
Illinois,
Like,
you probably heard this one because there was a King of the Hill episode about it. Illinois, the 4th Illinois Infantry stole Santa Anna's prosthetic leg during the Mexican-American War, and to this day the state refuses to give it back to Mexico.
Oh, come on. Get over it. Please.
Hold on one second. Well, you know, they did a King of the Hill. Remember King of the Hill? They were planning on giving the leg back to Mexico, and Cotton stole it.
I'm sorry, I don't watch that show.
You're an asshole.
Amongst other things.
Yeah. Indiana, in 1897, the state legislature of Indiana tried to round pi, an immutable law of mathematics, up from its 1 million decimal places to simply 3.2.
Ew.
Ew is right.
3.2?
That's crazy.
That would look terrible.
It does look terrible, yeah. Iowa. The last prisoner to be executed in Iowa requested a single olive as his last meal, hoping an olive tree would sprout from his body as a sign of peace.
How did that work out for you, buddy?
Not very well. Not very well. They still killed him. Kansas. In June of 2008, a tornado hit Kansas State University's campus and only destroyed one building, the Wind Erosion Lab. Yeah. Kentucky. In 1876, it mysteriously rained... This is terrible. This is really disgusting. I just want to prepare you for this. This is really disgusting. It mysteriously rained meat over a Kentucky town. It is believed that a massive pack of buzzards vomited or possibly exploded over the town after gorging themselves on dead horses. The townspeople, not knowing the origin, had a feast.
Oh, man.
So this rancid, half-digested horse meat raining from the skies, yum yum, let's eat it.
Oh, that's a great ending to that story. I was really hoping that they would eat it, and they ate it.
They did eat it. All right, Louisiana. Louisiana is the prison capital of the world. 1 out of every 86 people in the state are incarcerated.
Oh, man.
I don't think it's that they have a lot of criminal activity there, although New Orleans is there. I think it's just that there's a lot of prisons located there.
There you go. So people just assume, like people. It's not necessarily people.
Because they probably have their state prisons there, and then a lot of the federal prisons are probably in Louisiana.
Exactly. People come in from other states.
Okay, Maine. This one's more of a fictional thing, but Cabot Cove, Maine, the fictional setting of Murder, She Wrote, has a 50% more murders than Honduras, which is the murder capital of the world. So, if that was a real show, then somebody please nuke that town, because holy shit.
Yeah, that's really stretching it for embarrassing facts for that place.
Yeah, it was stretching.
So there you go, Maine.
Yeah. Maryland. If you own a toilet in Maryland, you pay a $2.50 tax every month for flushing it.
Oh.
Now, I know everybody talking about, we don't want to waste water, we'll get the high-tech toilets that only use 3 gallons of water instead of 5, and maybe you don't flush if you pee, that kind of thing. Try to conserve water as much as possible. Honestly, if I lived in Maryland, and the state was charging me, and that's a very small amount of money, $2.50 every month, you know?
Yeah.
But if they were charging, just out of principle, if they were charging me $2.50 every month to flush, I'd be flushing that motherfucker all the time.
Exactly. Get your money's worth, right?
Yeah, exactly. I'd flush it just to hear the sound. I'd call up Andrew. He'd be like, "Hey, what's up?" You know.
You know what that sounds like? Sounds like $2.50 at work.
Yeah, damn straight. Get your money's worth. All right, Massachusetts, Tanya's hometown.
Massive two shits.
State, not a town. 6 of the 10 windiest United States cities are in Massachusetts. Don't bother spending much time on your hair.
The Windy Cities.
The windy you know what's funny is Chicago is known as the Windy City, but that's in Illinois.
Yeah.
But I guess the windy cities are really in Massachusetts. And I told that to Tanya, and of course she's like, well, she spends, 10 years on her hair anyway, and then just wears a hoodie to protect it. And I'm like, well, then nobody can see it.
But she knows what it's like. It's a personal thing.
Whatever. What, are you looking at a mirror all day? That's very narcissistic, I think.
I just slick all my hair back.
There you go. I just let it grow wild.
Woo!
Michigan. A Michigan county this is funny. So embarrassing for Michigan. A Michigan county lost $1.25 million in 2007 after sending the money to a Nigerian scammer who contacted them by email.
Oh no, not a Nigerian prince.
It's not just, the Nigerian prince. It's not just the grandmas that fall for this. Sometimes it's state government.
Whole counties.
Wow.
Tisk, tisk, Michigan.
This is from Minnesota. Now, this one is deliciously ironic. This may be my favorite one on here. Sinclair Lewis, a famous author, you probably heard of him. He wrote a satirical novel called Main Street, which criticized the close-mindedness of a fictional town in Minnesota. It was banned by the small town of Alexandria, Minnesota, because they disagreed with it.
That's so meta.
We disagree with him calling us small, closed-minded, so we're going to ban his book. Wow.
Like, man, that is some meta. Like, I'm hoping...
That's ironic on a couple.
I'm hoping this is exactly what the author wanted.
Probably. He probably laughed himself to death there.
Like, it worked. It really worked.
Now, this is a sad one for Mississippi, although I do have a funny quip about it. In 1970, Mississippi banned Sesame Street. That right there is horrible.
I'm waiting for the end.
Because it featured a racially integrated cast of children.
Oh, shit.
You can't have them white boys and them black boys mixing with them Muppets. It's unnatural.
That'd be funny if they thought the Muppets were of different races, like green and yellow.
Yeah,
crazy.
Right? Man, Mississippi, you suck.
That is bad.
I can't even understand this one. Montana. Yellow margarine is illegal in it's Missouri. I'm sorry, Missouri.
Missouri.
Contraband dealers could face 6 months in jail and a $500 fine.
Ooh,
Montana's right below that. Yellow margarine specifically, I guess if it's any other color, it's just fine.
Yeah, that purple margarine goes down smooth.
I guess it comes in white too, right?
Yeah.
I don't buy margarine. I buy butter.
I go in between both of them. Butter, margarine, whatever.
You know what I hate is people who they don't want butter or margarine. They get that spread.
Oh, the
vegetable oil
spread.
Country Crock, Parquet. That stuff is so disgusting, and it's not any healthier. So you might as well just go with the butter.
What would you do if you mixed I can't believe it's not butter with butter?
Probably some sort of explosion.
I can believe sometimes it's butter.
Yeah. Okay, Montana, this is for Hannah, Montana. Hannah, Montana was almost called Alexis, Texas. Imagine what you would have missed out on.
Ew!
You know why they didn't call her Alexis, Texas?
Why?
There's a porn star called Alexis, Texas.
Well, I mean...
It doesn't say that here. It really should.
But, I mean, look at her now. I don't know.
Well, I prefer not to.
Ugh.
Okay, this is a sick one for Nebraska. This is sad. The state drink of Nebraska is Kool-Aid. The rest of the states went for the more nutritious milk or water, but Nebraska's got to have their fucking Kool-Aid.
Don't touch my Kool-Aid,
damn
bitch.
Okay, here's one for Nevada. John Wayne and 90 other people involved in making the 1955 film The Conqueror are believed to have contracted cancer from A-bomb tests that were occurring upwind of them in Nevada.
I actually heard that before.
Yeah, I've heard that as well.
I've known this.
Yeah. All right.
And that looks like a terrible movie.
Well, John Wayne as Genghis Khan. That was a stretch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he didn't change the accent at all.
Do you happen to know what the state motto of New Hampshire is?
No.
It is live free or die. Now,
Wow.
That's a good motto, right?
Yeah.
It's on all their license plates.
Yeah.
Guess who makes the license plates?
Prisoners.
Yeah, convicts in state prisons.
That's
a good way to piss them off, though, right?
So they look at it and go, well, all right, and then
yeah, and then they just kill themselves. New Jersey. Okay, this is sad for New Jersey, dude. This is just terrible. New Jersey once tried to use eminent domain on an elderly woman's home and transfer it to Donald Trump so that he could build a limousine parking lot there.
Why? Why?
That eminent domain is monstrous. I'm not a fan of that, but
yeah.
All right. New Mexico. New Mexico's first. This is sad. This is kind of tragic. New Mexico State's first graduating class in 1893 had only one student, and he was shot and killed before graduation.
So they had no graduates.
So what, do they just have the ceremony at the funeral?
Oh dear.
I hope he got his posthumous degree there.
I guess that school's motto that year was "so close."
Yeah, right.
Oh.
New York.
Here we go.
This is a really funny one. I mean, this is, a lot of these they said absurd or embarrassing. Most of them are embarrassing. This is the one that is truly absurd. For
Your old stomping ground.
Yeah. In 1922, New Yorkers rioted over whether it was okay or not to wear a straw hat past the socially acceptable date of September 15th. The riot lasted 8 days and led to multiple arrests.
God damn it, I am for straw hats. For straw hats.
They had an 8-day riot over fashion. Think about that.
I guess they had nothing better to do.
At least nobody died. 8 people got arrested, but nobody died. It's funny, like, straw hats, 8-day riot in New York, nobody dies. You know what I mean?
It was the roaring
Somebody
20s.
farts in Los Angeles. Riot that lasts a month and 1,000 people die,
Yeah, it's the butterfly effect.
Yeah, there you go. North Carolina. In 1961, the United States Air Force accidentally dropped 2 nuclear bombs on North Carolina, each with more than 250 times the destructive power of the Hiroshima bomb. Hiroshima is the way to say it, actually. Yeah. On all the bombs, all but one of the safety switches failed.
I actually knew this, too.
Yeah, shit happens.
Yeah, almost.
Not almost. It happened,
Well, almost kaboom.
Yeah. All right, here's one for North Dakota. Because of an error in the state's 1889 Constitution, North Dakota wasn't legally a state until 2011.
That's a couple of years ago.
Yeah, I know. That's like something you discover, and you're like, oh, shit, I gotta tell people.
You have that slow motion,
Now, if you want to be an asshole about this, how many elections are invalidated because of that?
Okay.
Think about it. If you want to be an asshole about it, right?
Oh, if people found out, there'd be the nitpickers and the naysayers.
All right, it's a sad, sad state of affairs for Ohio. The Cuyahoga River that goes through Cleveland is so polluted it has been set on fire 13 times.
I think I've actually seen footage of that once.
That's sad.
That would be...
Okay.
It's really... It's strange.
I always like to make fun of Oklahoma. I don't know why, it's just funny to me.
Oklahoma.
It's something I got from King of the Hill, I think, because Hank Hill had such contempt for Oklahoma,
What you got against Oklahoma?
I don't know. It's just funny to make fun of Oklahoma to me.
Aw.
They're stupid. I don't know. I'm telling you, they really are. And when you hear this...
Shots fired.
You're going to agree with me. But, I was at the deli once, and I said, can I get a breakfast burrito? They make a really good breakfast burrito there. Your choice of meat with, egg and potato and cheese and, whatever else you want in there,
Mm-hmm.
And they said, what kind of meat? I said, give me bacon and sausage. Okay, do you want ketchup in that? I said, I am not from Oklahoma.
Oh, wait, what?
It didn't make any sense. I just figured that's something they do down there.
Oh, don't beat up the Oklahomans.
Well, you're gonna eat those words when you hear this.
Okay.
Oklahoma's state vegetable. You ready for this?
TV dinner.
The state vegetable is a watermelon.
Oh, Oklahoma, come on.
That is a fruit, Oklahoma.
It is a large fruit.
That is a fruit. It's actually a berry.
Yeah, it's got seeds.
Yeah. Well, no, it is not only a fruit, it is a berry. A berry is any fruit that comes from a single seed.
Yeah, and it's got those seeds in them.
So did you know that strawberries are not berries?
What are they?
They're not berries. I don't know what they. They're just fruit.
They're just fruit.
You know, berries like avocado is a berry. Eggplant is a berry. Pumpkin's a berry.
God.
Strawberries are not berries. Isn't that weird?
Nomenclature.
Yeah, but I can tell you watermelon's definitely not a vegetable. Now, I was wondering, what's their fucking state fruit? Spinach?
Yeah.
I looked it up. It's actually strawberry. So they're very fruity.
Which is not a berry.
They're yeah, exactly. It's probably their state berry. It's I mean they're very fruity down there in Oklahoma, don't you think?
Yeah, yes they are. I get it.
All right, Oregon. The smallest urban park in the world is a 2-foot circle in Portland, Oregon. Mills End Park is big enough for a single plant.
Aw.
That's amusing to me.
I hear there's a trail that leads to Oregon. I love Oregon.
You can still die of dysentery on that if you play it through archive.org. All right, Pennsylvania, where I'm from, and I can actually fully explain this. It's very bizarre. But being from Pennsylvania, I was aware of this, and I do know why. In Pennsylvania, it is illegal to use milk crates for anything besides milk. Unauthorized use can result in a fine of $300 and imprisonment up to 90 days.
Oh, really?
And you actually see that the milk crates are stamped on the side. Unauthorized use of milk crates is illegal, and it tells you, like, the law, the section, and all that, and the date it was in. Now, doesn't it sound like some old law from, like, the 19th century?
Yes, it does.
No, that was enacted in the late 80s.
Oh, my God.
1980s, to be exact. I can tell you why. It sounds stupid, but it's true.
Why?
Organized crime steals these milk crates in like they're not talking about somebody taking a home milk crate and putting books and shit in it, you know?
Yeah.
They're talking about organized crime. They steal them from the loading docks. The dairy industry loses millions of dollars every year because of this. And what they do is they chop them up and they sell them to recycling plants.
Okay, so they do that so that when the recycling plant gets them, they can be like, oh, sorry.
Yeah, well, they grind them up real good so you can't tell what they are.
Well, if it's organized crime, it doesn't matter if it's illegal or not. They're going to do it anyway.
Well, but that's the thing. That's why there's a penalty, so that they can actually punish people for it. You know what I mean?
All right. It's silly.
Because it was something that, like, nobody cares about some milk crates. You know what I mean? Let's steal some fucking milk crates. And then it became a problem. People were losing a lot of money. Because those things, a milk crate cost $4. They were stealing millions of them.
Wow.
Yeah. All right, this one's just disgusting. This is Rhode Island. The mascot of the Rhode Island School of Design is Scrody, a set of male genitalia. The basketball team is the Balls, and the hockey team is the Nads. Go Nads.
Is this real?
I got a picture.
Is this real life?
I got a picture. You want to see it?
I do. Show me your Nads.
There's my Nads. There's Scrody, who has blue balls, I should add.
Get out of town. Look at this.
Isn't that nuts?
Got veins and everything.
A veiny, triumphant bastard.
Yes.
All right.
Oh,
South Carolina, it is illegal for anyone under the age of 18 to play pinball in South Carolina.
Oh, come on, man.
That's an archaic thing, probably related to gambling.
Oh, yeah.
South Dakota, the Pine Ridge Indian... This is sad. The Pine Ridge Indian Reservation in South Dakota has some of the lowest standards of living in the Western Hemisphere. Life expectancy is 48. It's only lower in Haiti.
God, 48? What's wrong?
They're just poor standards, man. Yeah.
God, what?
That's a sad state of affairs. All right, Tennessee. I kind of like this one. They have electric chair. The electric chair in Tennessee is constructed from the state gallows that it replaced in 1916. So they
talk about recycling.
Yeah, that's a good example of it. Actually, they use the wood for the electric chair.
They use all the parts of the death machine.
Yeah, Texas. The coal power plants of Texas alone produce as much pollution as the entire nation of Egypt, home to 86 million people.
Well, that's Texas. Everything's bigger in Texas.
Well, I just want to point out that I think Texas is bigger than Egypt.
It probably is.
It's got to at least be comparable. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It is. Isn't it the biggest state?
It's the second largest state.
What's the largest one?
Alaska's the largest state.
Oh yeah, tucked all the way up there.
Yeah. Well, it's closer to you.
Yeah, it's leaching off of.
Yeah, Utah.
Yeah.
This is sad for Utah, man. A teacher in Utah was fired in 2006 for writing a blog post on homophones. The principal believed it would associate the school with homosexuality.
Oh, God, come on!
That's some ignorance right there. Homophones are words that sound the same.
Talk about ignorant. Ignorant.
Nothing. Yeah, ignorant is right. Vermont. The tallest building in the state of Vermont is an 11-story apartment building. This is the shortest, tallest building in the nation.
Shortest, tallest building, right there.
The littlest giant. A nice Ren and Stimpy reference for you.
Or Little Giants, that
there you go.
kid football movie.
Yeah, that was a pretty good movie, actually.
Yeah.
In 1966, this is for Virginia. A school board in Hanover, Virginia banned To Kill a Mockingbird for being immoral. Harper Lee, the author of the book, of course, set up a fund to educate the school board as she believed them to be illiterate.
Nice.
Maybe they thought, like, they didn't read it. They just thought it was literally, like, telling you how to kill birds.
Yeah, like it wasn't
like
to kill, it was how to kill a mockingbird.
This is how you can kill some mockingbirds. All right.
It's not how to kill a mockingbird.
This is, you know what, I'm going to skip Washington. I'm going to save that for last. It's the worst one of all. I'm going to save it for last. Okay, West Virginia. I like this one. Huntington, West Virginia, a city of 50,000, has more pizza places than there are gyms in the entire state.
Wonder what their life expectancy is.
Well, you know, maybe it's just the pizza capital of West Virginia. They probably all suck.
Yeah, maybe it's just like 1,000 Pizza Huts.
Ugh, that's awful. Okay, Wisconsin. The official bird of Madison, Wisconsin is the plastic flamingo lawn ornament. Most likely because the state's domestic cats kill 8 million birds every year, and they got none left.
Freaking pink flamingos, man.
Yeah. Wyoming. In the entire state of Wyoming, there are only 2 escalators.
Oh, wow.
Got to use the stairs.
Use the stairs, man.
I prefer to use the stairs. I don't like escalators.
Yeah.
First of all, I think you go up the stairs faster anyway, and just
like
standing there and there's like people right in front of you. I don't like it.
You might get something caught in the escalator too, and then die.
That can happen. But I mean, like you're behind somebody going up, and you're like his ass is right in your face. I don't like that. I'll just go up the stairs.
And you want to keep moving, but they're staying put.
All right, I put this one for last. Washington. Oh, Washington, what do you do?
Mm-hmm.
Washington State did not officially ban sex with animals until 2005.
So until 2005, you could have gotten your jollies from anything. That's terrible.
Wait,
that's terrible.
There's more to this. They banned it because the man ruptured his colon at an animal brothel. He was having anal sex with a horse. I think the horse was having anal sex with him.
Was his name Mr. Hands?
I think Mr. Hands might have been from Russia.
Well. But, hey, wait. You got to back up, because you said animal brothel.
Yeah, I was going to back up. Animal brothel. So a place where you go to have sex with animals. That shouldn't even exist, man. So they knew that it was legal in Washington State, and they opened out the brothels.
They an open house on it.
Yeah, they knew. They said, this is where you can come.
That is nasty. Yeah.
Their biggest customer, of course, Seth MacFarlane.
Oh, because he likes animals so much.
A little too much. But, animal brothel, to me, they shouldn't exist. The only way an animal brothel should exist is if it's a place where you could take your dog to get him laid.
Yeah, like a stud farm.
Yeah, like you take your cat or your dog or whatever, and then you go through like a catalog with them, and they pick out the other cat or dog or whatever, and you put them in a room together, and there you go.
And they do their thing.
Yeah. All right, out of 50, I gotta say, I'm gonna say 49. I'm gonna take one off for the one about Maine. That was stupid.
Which was the main one?
You know, about Murder, She Wrote.
Yeah, well, yeah, thanks for reminding me about that. In that case, I'm going to give it 48. Because the Idaho one, oh, falling potato, I was not...
Well, it'd be the giant potato coming. That's funny, because it'll... All right, this one's going to go a little quicker. This is sarcastic mottos for all 50 states.
Excellent. And
so, basically...
Let's see if you agree or disagree with that.
Oh, I agree with most of them. This came from a European recently asked Americans to summarize their states in one sentence. Perhaps not surprisingly, there were a lot of sarcastic replies. So these were all come up with people who live in these states, and they picked the funniest one for each state. Excellent. Alabama. We may be 49th in everything, but thank God for Mississippi.
Oh, bam, Mississippi.
Yeah, at least we never banned Sesame Street. Right? Alaska. No, you can't see Russia from here.
Okay.
Well, it's Sarah Palin.
Wait, did she say that?
Not really. She didn't say that she could see Russia from her house, but they kind of made it out like a... Which she said... Well, they asked her about foreign policy, and she didn't really have an answer, and she kind of...
She doesn't have an answer for a lot of things.
She filibustered, and she said that sometimes she can see Russian planes, and, you know. And then they have to deal with that, you know. Because she was the governor of Alaska, and you do have to deal with planes from Russia kind of getting a little too close, you know. Arizona, our main exports are heat stroke and rabid xenophobia. It's true. Arkansas, literacy ain't everything.
But it certainly is something.
Yeah. California, whatever makes your state special, we have one almost as good, if not better.
California is pretty popular.
Yeah, they're the third largest state, too. So, Colorado, laughing at your altitude sickness since 1876.
Oh, that's good.
Connecticut, we're kind of close to the places you really want to be, like Boston and New York City.
We're kind of close.
Yeah, we're wedged between New York and Massachusetts.
Come to us for, on your way to something better.
Come to us, yeah. Delaware, the first state, and that's about it.
Delaware, hi, I'm in Delaware.
Yeah, hi, I am in Delaware. Florida, a wonderful place to enjoy some pain pills or die of old age, and vice versa.
Wait, well, Florida. Okay.
I guess you could die of pain pills and enjoy old age there, too. Georgia, without Atlanta, we're Alabama. That's very true.
All right, that takes a little bit of thinking.
Yeah.
But okay.
Hawaii, Hakatiki Mushame Likatoro, which means death to mainland scum, but leave your money. Idaho, more than just potatoes. Okay, maybe not, but the potatoes are really good.
I knew there'd be some kind of potato twist.
Of course. Illinois, where a politician's term in office and a prison sentence are roughly the same.
Oh, political humor.
Very liberal state. Indiana, Dan Quayle's favorite country.
All right, Dan Quayle's a political guy. I don't know.
He was vice president.
Okay, there you go.
President. And he was a little off.
Oh, yeah.
Iowa, the armpit of the Midwest's armpit.
Ooh, that's not good.
Not at all.
Armpit.
Unless you like armpits.
There's some freaks out there.
Yeah, some people are into that. Kansas, come for the corn, stay for the tornadoes.
Kansas, they're known for corn, eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
The breadbasket. Kentucky, 5 million people, 15 last names.
Okay, I like that.
That's a good one. Louisiana, we're also thankful for Mississippi.
Oh, well, that's leeching off another one.
Yeah, but it's true. Louisiana, like, what was their embarrassing fact? It was something pretty terrible. All the prisons, yeah.
What's wrong with Mississippi?
Oh, well, they did ban Sesame Street.
Okay, in 1970.
Dude, that wasn't that long ago. It's not like it was 1870. Not that they had Sesame Street back then, but I'm just saying you can't have them white kids and them black kids living together.
I was negative 12 years old.
Negative 12 years old. I was negative 10. Maine. Stephen King really likes it here.
Doesn't he write all his books about in Maine or
The
something?
majority of them
Take place
in Maine, and even the ones that don't kind of mention Maine at one point or another.
Hmm.
Maybe he's from Maine. Maryland, if you can dream it, we can tax it, hon.
Awesome.
Massachusetts, that could have been Massachusetts. Tanya calls Massachusetts Taxachusetts. But Massachusetts is, we hope you enjoy both of our seasons, winter and construction.
Well, strangely, those are the same season here as well.
Well, you have winter, oh my god, it's fucking winter, and construction.
Well, yeah, we have winter, summer, winter.
Summer, winter. Michigan, where lake effect snow will bury you alive 50 feet from your front door.
Sheesh.
Yeah. Minnesota, 10,000 lakes and 10 quadrillion mosquitoes.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
You might get fake malaria.
Fake malaria. Fake yellow fever.
Yes.
Mississippi, we make slightly less shitty states look good.
You want to look good? Come to
Missouri,
us. We're like the ugly sister.
Missouri, we love company.
I see what you did there. I'm gonna do.
Montana, birthplace of the letter bomb.
What? The letter bomb?
Yeah, you know, like people used to send letters. Like
Letters.
physical letters.
Oh, actual letters.
Yeah, and they put a bomb in it, you know. Nebraska, where the majority of the population have been intimate with a corn cob.
Ooh, they ran backwards naked through a cornfield.
Oof. Ouch. Nevada, helping degenerates part with their money since 1864.
Excellent. I've always wanted to go to Nevada.
Well, maybe to Vegas. The rest of it's just kind of a desert.
Well, yeah, Vegas.
New Hampshire, a great place to stop for gas on your way to Canada. I guess they have cheap gas. New Jersey, hope you like traffic, asshole. Oh, so
I have heard that the traffic is bad.
And people in New Jersey just can't drive, man. They can't drive. That's why the insurance rates are so high there. New Mexico, Breaking Bad was the best thing that ever happened to us. There you go. Now you got Better Call Saul.
Yes.
New York, if you have it, we'll tax it, and if it's fun, we'll regulate it until it's no longer fun.
Oh, they sucked the fun out of all the things.
Yeah, they kind of did, yeah. North Carolina, despite being north, we're still as redneck as South Carolina.
But I'm sure they plastered the fact that they're North Carolina everywhere.
Probably. North Dakota, yes, exactly like Fargo. That's why I won't go there.
Oh, gee golly.
Yeah. Ohio, we like to swing.
Swing? There's a lot of swingers there?
They're a swing state.
Oh.
More political humor there. Oklahoma, one tornado away from being Mississippi.
Again with the Mississippi. Everybody's harping on Mississippi.
Well, fuck Mississippi anyway. They made Sesame Street. Fuck them. Oregon, still a 50-50 chance you'll die of dysentery.
Yes, I'm glad they put that in there.
Pennsylvania, our Amish can beat up Ohio's Amish. It's true, too. It's true. Rhode Island, if we were any less significant, we'd be Delaware.
Oh, well, okay.
Womp womp. South Carolina, we secretly pledge allegiance to the Confederate flag. I don't know about secretly. I think they do that right out in the open. There's no secret about it. South Dakota, closer than North Dakota.
Do people still go on about the whole Confederacy thing? Like, come on, people.
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
Well, unfortunately, a lot of people in the South think it's cool to wear the Confederate flag or to have it waving around. And it's like, dude, you lost. Just let it go. You know?
That means a lot more than just we're from the South.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly that. Tennessee, dirty doormat of the Deep South.
That's good.
Texas, heaven if you're a high school quarterback, hell if you're gay, black, an immigrant, or a woman.
Oh, shit.
Utah, monogamy and cheap drinks. Who needs them?
Cheap drinks.
Yeah. Vermont, 75% hippies, 24.99999% rednecks, and 0.00001% people who came for the foliage.
That's me! One guy just jumps up, it's me!
Yeah. Virginia, southern enough to suck for northerners and northern enough to suck for southerners.
Damn, so it's just one big state of suck.
Washington, where more things are legal and everything is damp. Yeah, I mean, you could have sex with a woman sex with an animal up until 2006.
You could have sex with a woman.
Could have sex with a woman still, though. That's still legal there. West Virginia, our obesity problem can be explained by two words. Pepperoni rolls. They are good.
Pepperoni rolls.
It's like it's constructed kind of like a cinnamon bun, but it's not sweet. It's got pepperoni in it.
A savory, delicious treat.
Exactly. They are good, but they're not healthy. Wisconsin, way too cold to be sober.
I like it.
And finally, Wyoming, where men are men and sheep are scared.
Ba means no.
Yeah. Out of 50, I gotta give that a 50. That's great.
Some of them were kind of groaners. I'm going to give it a...
You laughed at every single one.
Not every single one.
Yes, you did.
42.
42.
Yes.
You answered everything. Okay, one more from Pleated Jeans, and then we'll get to our submitted list. This is 19 cakes that are almost too hilarious to eat.
Okay.
Although, you know, the thing is, you can't eat them, you just take a picture first, so we're good.
Of course.
Okay, so this first one says, "Happy birthday, Jason. Even if you did nothing for mine, I still do love you." You see, very passive-aggressive cake right there.
Yes, the passive-aggressive section of our cakes.
It's like a chocolate cake, but it's got raisins in it or something. You know?
Oh, why?
Because, you know, he's an asshole. Okay, this is my dad's birthday is today. I asked what type of cake he wanted, and he replied, a your face cake. The dad joke right there. I obliged, so happy birthday. It has the kid's face on the cake.
Your face.
At least the dad will appreciate that, I think. 61st birthday, though. There you go.
Wow.
Okay, so this next, it's a picture of a young lady, and she's holding a cake. She's turning 20. And it says, 20, I beat teen pregnancy.
Whoa.
And there's a picture of a baby, and it's, like, crossed out with icing.
I beat teen pregnancy.
Well, she made it to 20 without getting pregnant, so...
Woo-hoo.
Good Lord. Okay, this one, I can't even really... I can't effectively describe it. I'm just going to send it to you. You can describe it.
Okay.
Very interesting use of sprinkles on this one.
Oh, man, okay.
Happy birthday, Emma.
It's testosterone over here.
I know, right? I think that's supposed to be it's a cake drawing of Burt Reynolds.
It looks like shirtless man-at-arms.
That's Burt Reynolds. And he's got the chest hair is chocolate sprinkles.
And there is a lot of it. So that is Burt Reynolds. You're right.
All right. Let's see. The next one says
shirtless man-at-arms.
This one says it's got a heart and it says, "I'm sorry, I'm a grumpy bitch."
At least they're putting it out on Front Street.
I should have gotten that cake in the past.
Yeah.
All right, this one, they must have went to the cake store and they got like a chocolate M&M cake, and they said, you know, like, what do you want on the cake? And they wrote exactly what the person said, which is, I don't give a shit, I just want chocolate and M&Ms. And by the way, whoever wrote, you know, with the pastry bag, very talented. Very, very, very legible.
I don't give a shit.
And they put commas and exclamation points and everything.
Wow,
very,
okay.
Very talented pastry chef there. Okay, this next one, and this is really interesting. I mean, it says, happy new apartment, you smelly pirate hooker. But what's interesting to me is the cake itself. Look at this.
Okay.
Doesn't this just look to you like a giant cookie with icing on it?
Yeah, it's pretty much like a giant, I don't know, like
giant chocolate chip cookie.
Chocolate chip cookie, and then you
get
put
down on a chocolate chip cookie cake.
I think I would enjoy that very much.
This one just says, you make poor choices when you're drunk.
Oh no, I want to know the rest of that story now.
So do I.
What was?
Okay, this next one is indescribable. I'm going to send it to you. Maybe you can attempt to describe it, but I don't think you can.
Indescribable. Well, it has some writing on it that says "Peace out."
Peace out, yeah.
And what are those? What are those like face type figures on the left?
Those are cats, man.
Okay, I see it now.
See,
okay,
it's like the
they're kitties.
It's like the T-shirt with the three wolves in the moon.
Wolf moon. It is.
Except they put kids, and instead of the moon, that's Earth. First off.
Oh.
And there's like a face in it.
Oh shit. Termina, you got 3 days.
Yeah, but it's like a smiley face.
Oh, man.
Not an evil, grinny face.
3 Cat Moon, I love it.
I don't know what's going on with that. All right, now, you've seen wedding cakes, right?
Yes.
This one I can describe, this is most likely, I guess, a divorce cake. It's got the cake, and the top 2 layers are split in half, and it's got a bride on one side and the groom on the other, and they're pointing guns at each other. I just sent you the picture.
Oh, okay.
The bride's got a handgun, the groom's got a shotgun, and they're pointing it directly at... I guess that's a divorce cake.
You know what? That is a divorce cake.
I mean,
I would be more than happy to take my cut.
Yeah. Okay, so this next one is this is a divorce cake as well. It says newly unwed, and it's got this little cake, and this Barbie doll sitting on top of the cake with her hands up in the air looking very happy, holding divorce papers.
Huh.
And the cake appears to be crushing her spouse because you see like legs of a Barbie or Ken doll or whatever coming out from the bottom of it.
Well, sounds like this dude was an asshole then.
Yeah. Okay, this is a cake shaped like an outhouse. It says "Getting old stinks." That's good. I like it.
But that must take some effort to make it look like a big.
It's very impressive. Very impressive. Okay, so this next one is a cake shaped like a smartphone, and there's this guy sleeping in a hammock as the picture, and it says 40 is calling, decline or answer.
Oh no.
That's pretty good. That's pretty clever, right?
It's kind of clever, yeah.
Okay, this last one, it's not the last one. I don't know why I said last one, but this next one is a burrito cake.
Ooh.
It's a cake. This is talent, man. This person ought to be on Food Network. This looks like a burrito. It's got the foil wrap. It's got the tortilla. It's got like beans and tomatoes and rice and shit, but it's all actually sweets. And
oh, wow, and the tin foil?
Well, the tin foil is probably tin foil, but the rest of it is all like cake and sweets.
I like the text. It's actually a cake.
I would imagine that those beans are probably like currants or some shit, you know. And
I kind of want
the tomatoes. The tomatoes are probably strawberries, you know.
I kind of want the tin foil to be part of the cake too, though. That would be the icing on the cake.
This one is a very homemade looking cake. It says, "I'm sorry I blacked out, tried to kill you, and almost got us arrested."
Oh, okay. So
Well,
typical
what happens
college
to you?
cake.
You do deserve a cake.
Yes.
It's a birthday cake. On the top it says 50, and on the side it says the ultimate F word.
50.
Yeah, that's an F word, all right.
Yeah.
Here's a cake. It's an ice cream cake, and on the top it says, "Here's your stupid cake."
Here's your stupid cake. Stupid cakes need the most attention.
This next one is, you know how like if a kid is into something, you do a theme cake. Like the kid is into like superheroes, you do like a superhero cake. Like Matthew, you know.
Yeah.
The kid is into soccer, you do a cake like a soccer ball, right?
Of course.
How about a giant soccer ball crushing the kid's head?
Whoa! What?
Let me send you the picture. There's like blood and everything. Maybe he's really into soccer and horror film.
Oh, wow. That is graphic for a cake.
That is pretty funny, though. That's like something out of a Toxic Avenger right there.
Toxic. Yeah.
And finally, last one, it says Old Fart 40, and the cake is very impressively shaped like a whoopee cushion.
Ah, that's clever. Man, people are so creative with their cakes.
Very true. I don't bake, you know. I can't get down on that. I just cook.
I'm a big fan of baking.
Well, you've seen my food porn pictures recently, right?
Oh, man, they're delicious.
I think you were about to drool over that Salisbury steak I posted.
That was some good-looking steaks.
It was very delicious. The
steak and eggs.
You know, I mean, it's a burger basically, but it was perfectly rare. The gravy was awesome. I was having a tough time with that gravy though.
Turns out it was actually a cake.
Yeah, I was having a tough time with the gravy. You know, I'm like, why don't it taste right? Why don't it taste right? I kept tasting. I kept stirring. You know, like, why don't it taste right? I was like, I forgot the fucking onion, man, and then I hit it with the onion, and it was perfect.
All right, there you go.
There you go. But anyway, out of 19, I gotta say, 16?
Ooh, I'm gonna give it a 19. I liked all of them.
19? Okay, cool. All right, so let's get to our submitted lists here.
All right, who we got on the docket?
Well, let's see. I'm gonna try and maybe do some people that we haven't done in a while.
Put some new ones on the dais.
I'm gonna try here. Here's one from Nicholas Jones. I've done to Nicholas Jones.
Nicky J up in here.
He sent his top 10 Nintendo 64 games.
Okay, here we go.
So there you go. And he gave a reason for each one, or at least a little sentence.
As you do.
Yeah. Number 10, Star Wars Rogue Squadron. I hated it first because I didn't know the controls for releasing cables and bombs. Only beat the first 3 levels. Went back later and beat the whole thing.
It's a fun game.
Yeah. Why do I feel like I've done this list?
I don't know.
Maybe I have. I'm going to do it anyway. It's only top 10. Number 9, Yoshi's Story. I found it fun when I was little and still do now, though not as much.
I don't know. Just because it's cute doesn't mean it sucks.
Yeah. Number 8, Super Smash Brothers. It was fun for a long time until Melee came out. Now it looks meh.
Yeah.
I always thought it was kind of meh, to be honest. I didn't like that series till Melee came out.
Oh, I loved the original until Melee came out.
Number 7, Mario Party 3. This is the first Mario Party game I played, and I loved it. My favorite part was the mini-games. Well, that's the only part that's good.
I do like the first 3 Mario Parties.
Number 6, Super Mario 64. I put a lot of time into this game to collect all the stars and always had fun. Rainbow Cruise was underwhelming. No, Luigi isn't in it.
I don't know. I thought Rainbow Cruise was just fine.
I didn't like it. I agree with him.
I thought it was all right.
Yeah, but it should have been better. Number 5, Conker's Bad Fur Day. I am the great mighty
Pooh. Ooh. And I'm going to throw my shit at you.
For some reason, when they remade it for Xbox 360, they censored the hell out of it.
Ugh.
Yeah. Number 4, Paper Mario 64. Our first RPG I played and I love. Played through multiple times.
It is fantastic.
I'm still recording my LP of that.
Yeah,
it's taken a long time. Let me see how... You know what? I want to see how many parts I have sitting in my folder here.
It's an involved game.
It takes a lot. I got 40 parts sitting in my Paper Mario folder.
Damn.
And I'm pretty sure I got a few on my desktop. Oh, no, that's Shovel Knight.
Yes.
Oh, no, oh, no, okay, that's... Oh, I got to upload Arcade Thursday after this. I just realized that.
Gulp.
After we're done with this, I got to upload Thursday Arcade.
Because that's when we're recording.
Yeah. Yeah, we are recording on Thursday. It's probably going to be Friday by the time I get the damn thing up, but... All right, number 4. Oh, that was number 4. Number 3, Mario Kart 64. I've only played 3 other Mario Kart games, Super Mario Kart, Double Dash, and DS. Only the DS version is better.
Meh. Did not like 64.
You are a wrong person.
No, I'm just a particular person. I don't like 64.
Super Mario Kart 64 was, awesome. How could you not like it?
I just didn't like it. I thought the controls felt weird.
Oh, man, you always got stuck with Donkey Kong or some shit, didn't you?
No, I picked Toad.
You gotta pick Yoshi.
Alright, number 2.
Number 2, Star Fox 64. I still play this game to this day. I pick it every once in a while, and it always have fun.
I can't get enough of Star Fox and Star Fox 64.
I like the hell out of Star Fox and Star Fox 64. After that, it got a little weird. I still enjoyed the games after that to a certain extent, but I think that was the last great hurrah. I do look forward to seeing what they do with the Wii U game.
Mm-hmm.
I hope it's not like another thing where you're running around on foot and tanks and shit. We just want to shoot shit in planes.
Dinosaur Planet. Yeah. No, what I would do is I would play Star Fox 64 so much that I would rack up a score so high that, at the very end, what's his name? Pepper would say a little something.
What?
Yes! I got him to say, what?
Yeah.
And that's it. That's it.
Yeah. Number 1, Donkey Kong 64. Amazing level designs, funny cutscenes, and 5 different characters to play as. Loved all the bosses except the cardboard cutout. They need to bring Chunky Kong back.
Do they?
Well, he is a hell of a guy.
I did not like the collectathon that was Donkey Kong 64.
I'll be honest with you. I kind of agree with you on that. I liked it at first, but it got old, man.
Yeah, it's like, gotta go to this level again. I played this game before,
Yeah. Well, there you go. Out of 10, I'm gonna go 6 on this one. I don't know, man.
I agree with you. I'm gonna go 6.
I feel like I've done that before. Maybe I gave it a different score. Maybe I dreamed about it. I don't fucking know.
Sorry, Nicky J.
Well, send us more lists.
Yeah, keep on sending.
Okay, let's see. What else we got here? I got so many. Here's a Moogle Master.
Here we go.
This guy, man. Oh, man, at the last stream, so you weren't there, were you?
Always working.
People were starting to rip on him. He wasn't even there yet. And they were starting
Oh.
Moogle Master jokes. And I was like, you know, guys, you need to lay off this kid. I know he's weird, but I mean...
Is he the Bolt guy?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, fair
I was
enough.
like, you know, it's starting to get kind of mean, you know? And then he had a... I'm defending the kid. And then he had to say something really fucked up. Did you watch List Critic Sex Special on Valentine's Day?
I did.
All right. You remember the top 100 animated sexy chicks or whatever the fuck it was?
Why wasn't Bolt on? Oh, please don't tell me he did.
No, Minerva Mink should have been number one.
Oh, yeah, that was a weird list to read and listen to.
It was fun to freak Tanya out, though.
Minerva Mink. You know, they had to actually desexualize her for the show.
But I gotta look up a picture here. Hold on. Minerva Mink.
Because, like, they had to, I don't know,
I'm sorry,
cartoonify
but
her more.
how could you find this hot?
People are interesting in the way that they think.
I can't find that hot. I don't even know what show this is, to be honest.
Animaniacs.
Oh, that's why. I didn't like it. Animaniacs.
I really do like Animaniacs. A lot.
I can't get down on... I don't find this to be appealing at all. I don't even find it to be cute.
No, it's just... but see, the problem was, on
So
the
glad
show,
you say so,
she would use her sexuality to persuade people to do things for her.
So did Bugs Bunny. It don't make him hot.
No, but he's a guy dressing up as a girl, so it's funny.
Yeah. Okay, so Moogle Master sent me from Rolling Stone the 40 most groundbreaking albums of all time, and apparently they're in no particular order.
Oh, so they're just groundbreaking in one way or another.
Yeah. All right. So we'll talk about each one individually, I guess.
Okay.
All right. So first up, we have Kanye West, 808s and Heartbreak. Do we care?
I don't care about Kanye or his douchiness.
He is such a massive douche.
That should be his new title, his douchiness.
Or, yeah, his douchiness. I like it.
But he is the voice of a generation.
I mean, the whole thing with, he told Beck that Beck should give his Grammy to Beyonce.
And Beck was kind of, he just rolled with it, like, okay.
Well, Beck's really humble. Wow. Okay, to the next one, Radiohead in Rainbows. That's the Radiohead album you pick?
I honestly don't like Radiohead.
I'm not even that big of a fan. If you're going to listen to that style of music, I say you might as well go whole hog and listen to Muse. But if you're going to pick a Radiohead album, I mean, pick one from the 90s when they were decent.
When they were just big-time hot.
Reverb does not equate talent, guys. All right, Mary J. Blige, What's the 411? I find her to be boring.
You know what? I agree.
It's just like that's music to go to sleep to, you know?
Maybe I'll listen to my Mary J. Blige collection when I go to bed tonight.
You don't have a Mary J. Blige.
I do not have a Mary J. Blige collection.
Dr. Dre, The Chronic.
Yes!
Going back to classic 90s it's West Coast, right? That's West Coast rap.
I agree with this.
Not a huge fan of Dr. Dre. I like the songs. I'll give you. I mean, the guy can rap, and I like the beats, the beat, both the headphones and the actual beats. But he's such an asshole. He's kind of like Kanye. Kanye's talented, but I don't want to listen to his music because he's such a shit.
Dude is now like worth $1 billion, isn't he?
Dre was Kanye before Kanye was Kanye.
Yeah. He's proto-Kanye.
Yeah, proto-Kanye. This next one says various artists' artificial intelligence.
Eh?
Let me see what this... I'm looking this up right now.
Maybe a soundtrack.
Okay. No. No. Okay. Artificial intelligence is... I guess the record label puts it out. To... I don't understand this. I don't understand. I don't understand. No, I don't get. It's like something that the record label puts out, like these are our artists or whatever. But I don't understand how this is one of the most influential or groundbreaking albums of all time.
Fake and gay. Next.
Yeah, I agree. Nirvana, Nevermind.
If you're gonna pick one album, that's the one.
Yeah, Yeah, for groundbreaking, absolutely.
Yes.
They didn't have that many albums anyway.
No.
Public Enemy, It Takes a Nation of Millions to Hold Us Back.
Oh yeah, I agree with this too. I like some Public Enemy.
I don't think I've heard that one. Are there
That one is a joke.
Are there any like songs on that I would know? I'm looking it up here.
Fight the Power?
All right, I know Fight the Power. Oh, Bring the Noise. Okay, Bring the Noise, Don't Believe the Hype. Okay, I know these songs.
Yeah.
All right.
It's the album title that maybe you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that threw me off a little. All right, Run DMC's self-titled albums.
Man, there's a lot of rap on here. I like it.
Yeah, I noticed that it tends to go to rap, but there are a lot of like rock and other things on here. Next up is various artists. Now that's what I call music. They put these shitty fucking things out every fucking year, and I still go, now that's what I call crap.
Yeah, no, that's what I call music, volume 79.
This was the first one, right?
Yeah.
And I want to see what was on the first one. I'm going to look it up.
Hanson.
Well, let's see. It came out in 1983, so Hanson weren't even born.
1983? Really?
Yeah.
I thought they just got big in the 90s. Wow.
Well, that's when I got big, but...
Well, it shows what I know. Excuse me.
Well, okay, okay. It started in America in the 90s.
Okay.
But apparently this has been going on all around the world.
Ooh, maybe Kaja Gugu's on there.
Okay, so the first one in America, which is I assume what Rolling Stone is talking about because they are a American publication, came out in 1998.
Okay.
It was actually just called Now.
Oh.
And let's see, Janet Jackson, Backstreet Boys, Fastball, Harvey Danger, Spice, Spacey and JoJo. All right, yeah, see, I don't see anything good on here.
Fastball. Boy, did they come and go.
The only good song on here is Lenny Kravitz's Fly Away.
And I find that song boring.
But at least it's not terrible.
Terribad.
Okay, next one, I'm saying the year here. Michael Jackson's Thriller. Very true. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
The Thriller. Throbbing Gristle, second annual report.
What?
I've never heard of this, but I just love it. There's a band called Throbbing Gristle.
Nice.
And they released an album called The Second Annual Report.
And this is an influential album.
This came out, groundbreaking. It came out in 1977. I guess it was one of the first examples of industrial music.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So 9 Inch Nails before 9 Inch Nails.
Yeah, exactly. This was like 8 Inch Nails. The Ramones self-titled album.
But yeah, they definitely kickstarted.
Yeah, exactly.
They kickstarted the whole punk movement.
Well, the Who kickstarted the whole punk movement.
Well, that's always up for debate, but okay, they mainstreamed it, I guess.
Kraftwerk, Autobahn.
Kraftwerk,
Autobahn.
What is their genre of music?
Electronica.
It's like digital. Beeps.
Electronic, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, electronica.
That had one song on the first side that was like a long, and then like only a couple songs on the second side. So that was a very interesting thing they did there.
People were like, "What?"
Well, in the 1974, that was pretty common. Various artists, The Harder They Come. Sounds like a porno to me. I mean,
exactly.
I don't even know what this is. I'm looking this up now. Oh, it is a soundtrack to the film The Harder They Come, which I guess was blaxploitation.
Oh man, really?
So it's got a lot of like classic soul stuff on there.
Any funk?
Yeah, a lot of funk on there. A lot of Jimmy Cliff on there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So there you go.
Maybe that kind of brought them to the limelight.
It's a lot of reggae.
Nice.
Yeah, it's actually it's mostly reggae. Looking at it. So there you go. All right, Marvin Gaye, What's Going On?
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. Carole King, Tapestry.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yes.
There you go. The Allman Brothers Band, Idlewild South.
Hmm.
You know, I know the Allman Brothers Band as in, you know, like I can recognize them when they come on the radio, but I don't have any of the albums.
Yeah. More of a fan of the Peanut Brothers Band, honestly.
What? Is that even a thing?
No.
I'm looking up Idlewild South to see if there's any songs I know on it.
Idlewild South.
This is not the album I would have picked, but okay.
I don't even really know Allman. Like, when you say the songs, I'll be like, of course, that one. Of course, that
They
one.
did Whipping Post, you know that song? Tied to the Whipping Post.
Maybe.
It's their first big hit.
You still got me. I don't know.
All right. Miles Davis, Bitches Brew.
Mm-hmm. Was that his first one?
Definitely not his first one. I wouldn't think. I have it. I don't know if it's his first album.
Hmm.
I'm going to look it up, tell you if it's the first one. I don't think so.
Surprised they allowed him to call the title of the album Bitches.
Who's they?
I don't know. The company,
That's what I want to know.
the companies, the man.
No, this was not even close to being his first album. This was later in his career.
All right. Fair enough.
70s. It is a really good one, though.
Hmm.
Really good album. Bitches Brew.
Bitches Brew.
Black Sabbath self-titled album.
I
like that they went with that. Most people would have went with Paranoid because it's more recognizable, but if you want to go with groundbreaking, you go with the first album.
Yeah, this maybe isn't like, best albums of these people. It's best groundbreaking.
Well, I do think the first album was really awesome. Oh, I see the order. This is going backwards in time. Okay, so it started with 2008 and going back all the way to 1940.
Oh, sheesh. Okay.
But it's not like one album per year, though. It's like there were 3 for 1970, but then there's like some years that don't have it. But it is backwards chronological. Grateful Dead Live Dead is the next one.
I can't believe I didn't notice that we were getting older and older.
Yeah. Well, you didn't notice that you're getting older?
I
I don't like the Grateful Dead, man.
don't really care about the Grateful Dead.
They have a couple of like kind of catchy songs, but honestly, they could kiss my ass.
They can?
Well, maybe I don't, not literally, but they can figuratively kiss my ass.
There you go.
The next one is The Watts Prophets, Black Voices on the Street in Watts. Whatever the hell that means. Yeah, Watt is right. The Watt. Okay, so this was considered to be one of the earliest rap albums.
Really?
1967.
I gotta hear this sometime.
Basically, they were poets that were doing some spoken word and jazz stuff, and they kind of accidentally invented hip-hop.
Oh, wait. Are they the ones that did that, The Future Will Be Televised, or whatever that is? You ever heard that before?
No, but I'll look it up to see if it is them. Future will be televised.
I think it's called something like
No,
that.
I think you mean... No, it's The Revolution.
The Revolution.
The Revolution will not be televised.
Okay, I got it kind of wrong.
And no, that was Gil Scott Heron.
Gil Costco. Dang it! I knew that name was floating around my head somewhere. But anyway, that's interesting. 1967.
King Crimson in the Court of the Crimson King.
My dad likes these guys, I think.
I'm not a fan, but they did kind of stumble upon progressive rock in that sense, so it was groundbreaking.
Stumbled upon it, like, oh, what's this I found in the music?
I give Genesis more credit than them, though.
The Lamb Lies Down on Broadway.
Well, that was 1974, but they were around since the 60s, so.
Dang, man.
Yeah. Lamb Lies Down on Broadway is my favorite album of all time.
Wow, you hear that, folks?
Yeah. You gotta listen to it like 50 times before you even understand what the hell's going on, though.
I don't have that kind of time.
Well, I did, so. Amazing album, though. I'll play you one of the songs from it after we're done so you can understand what I'm talking about.
Woo!
Isaac Hayes, Hot Buttered Soul.
That's a good title for an album. And
it fits perfectly with what you think of for Isaac Hayes, you know?
It's kind of his voice, hot buttered.
Yeah, yeah, and I mean, he played chef, you know, hot buttered soul. It makes sense. He sang soul music.
Yeah. But then he got all weird.
I don't think he got weird. I think the Scientology church got weird.
Oh, yeah, there's that, too.
The Byrds, Sweetheart of the Rodeo.
The Beards?
Yeah, the Bards. Whatever the hell that means. Nah, next one. Loretta Lynn, Don't Come Home a-Drinkin' with Lovin' on Your Mind.
Another good title.
That is a great... That's got to be country.
Yeah.
Let me look that up.
It's, Loretta Lynn.
Yeah, it's a country album. I don't know Loretta Lynn.
Okay.
I only listen to country there's a dude singing. I don't know why, but
You listen to country?
I listen to all kinds of music, man.
Uh,
There ain't a kind of music I don't listen to.
I can't get my head around country. Not Not now. Not
What
never.
about Johnny Cash? You can't get down on Johnny Cash?
Nope.
Man. You ever heard Shooter Jennings?
Nope.
Yeah, we'll give it a shot. The Beatles, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I don't know. For groundbreaking, I probably would have went with the self-titled one, the one everybody calls the White Album, because that was crazy.
Everybody has their theories on when they finally, quote unquote, broke out.
Yeah, I think well they were popular, but I think that they used their popularity to start doing some really weird shit. And I think the White Album was like the groundbreaking one, but whatever. The Velvet Underground and Nico, self-titled, not a fan.
No, you don't like the Velvet Underground?
Boring.
Is that the one with the bananas on it?
What? I don't know, actually. I don't have the record, you know. I could look it up. I'll tell you if it's the one with the bananas on it.
The one with the bananas on it.
Yeah. One with the bananas.
I am a banana.
Yeah, it's got one banana on it.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
It's the Andy Warhol page
Yes.
of a banana, yeah. So there you go.
I am a banana.
I am a banana! Perry and Kingsley, The Sound from Way Out.
Way out, way out.
Yeah. The Mothers of Invention, Freak Out.
Frank Zappa.
That was Frank Zappa's first album. So there you go. The Beach Boys, Pet Sounds.
Yeah,
I mean,
very,
absolutely.
very influential.
Absolutely. The Beatles on here twice, the Beatles, Rubber Soul. If you want to talk about their pop sound, that was the one to talk about, you know. The Paul Butterfield Blues Band, self-titled album.
Butterfield Blues Band.
Very alliterative, right? I like that one. Bob Dylan, Bringing It All Back Home. Now,
yeah.
This guy has had more albums than he's had hairs on his head, so I gotta look and see which one that is.
Maybe his first one?
Not even close to being his first one.
Maybe his second one?
How about fifth?
I don't know. I'll take it.
It's his fifth one. I just want to see what songs are on it, you know? Oh, yeah, these are all, like, Mr. Tambourine Man is on it. It's All Right, Mom, Only Bleeding.
I'm thinking of the William Shatner, Mr. Tambourine.
Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man. Yeah.
Tambourine Man!
Yeah. James Brown and the Famous Flames live at the Apollo.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. Ray Charles, Modern Sounds in Country and Western Music.
That's a very descriptive title.
Did you see the movie Ray?
No.
You absolutely should. And you'll realize why that was a big deal, because everybody fought him on wanting to do that album.
Really? Why?
He wanted to do a country album because that's how he started. That's how he started as a pianist, but the first band he was in was a country band, and they didn't want him in because he was black.
Oh, please.
But and they were like, "What does a black boy know about country?" You know. But then he played really well, so they liked him, and they kept him, and then that led to his career, and he wanted to do a country album later on. Everybody's like, no, you can't do that. And basically his whole career was people telling him, no, you can't do that, and him being like, fuck you, I can. Including heroin.
But from his perspective, nobody's black or everybody's black.
But what he did was he took these country and western songs and put his twist on it. So it all sounded like Ray Charles.
Yeah, so a little bit of that Ray Charles twist, but still a country song.
Yeah, exactly. Like he basically completely changed them.
So that would be
really
groundbreaking.
Really good album. I think you were asking about this one. Babatunde Olatunji, Drums of Passion.
Oh, right, of course. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me.
What the hell is that even?
Maybe it's groundbreaking in drums?
I'm just imagining tribal drums for 40 minutes, like dunk, 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 dunk.
I bet you the Donkey Kong Country soundtrack.
Wikipedia lists the genres as Afrobeat and Highlife.
Isn't that a game played with curved handles and balls.
I thought it was a magazine. Oh, that's High Times. That's High Times.
I'm thinking of High.
It is African music.
Okay.
The Dave Brubeck Quartet, Time Out.
Oh, there's a bar and grill by my place called Time Out.
There you go. Next one, Ornette Coleman, Something Else, with like 4 exclamation points.
I'm starting to think we should have gone the other way.
That's fine. Frank Sinatra in The Wee Small Hours.
Oh, wow, okay.
I guess that's when you're drunk enough to listen to Frank Sinatra.
Yeah.
I kid, but I'm not a fan of him. And then finally, the last one on here, Woody Guthrie, Dust Bowl Ballads.
Woody Guthrie is influential to, like, every genre.
Everything. And this came out in 1940. Dust Bowl Ballads was just...
incredible.
For a bunch of 3-minute songs, definitely. You know, Moogle Master said that this is a fucking weird list. I think it's actually pretty good. I think he's weird, but I digress.
Some of the choices, I'm like, really?
Well, you know, I think that he's just like, if it's not all metal, it's crap. You know, that kind of thing. Okay. And it's like, you got to expand your horizons a bit, dude. I'm going to give this out of 40. I'm going to go 37.
I'm going to go 35.
35. So we're in the same strata there.
The same strata, Eric.
That's my word lately.
We're in the Eric Estradas.
Oh, shit. Okay, so Wrestling's Real has sent me his top 8... Well, I should just say he's ranking the Batman movies.
Okay.
The live-action ones. He doesn't have Phantasm in here.
But these are his favorite.
From worst to best.
Okay.
So number 8, of course, Batman and Robin.
What are you talking about? That's the best, man. Actually,
I say that with a straight face. If you can say that with a straight face, you deserve a fucking Academy Award.
I knew somebody that thought that Batman and Robin was their favorite movie.
Were they like a serial killer or something?
Do you remember Jess?
Yeah.
Her.
Jess.
Who my roommate was with once.
Terry's ex.
Yes.
That I'm still friends with on Skype.
Oh, really?
I think so. I never talked to her. But Batman and Robin was her favorite movie.
Still is.
For what? What does she like about it? What?
I don't know. Why does anybody like anything?
George Clooney and Chris O'Donnell in tights? Is that what it is?
Are they really tights?
No, but they're sculpted muscles. So.
Bat nipples, man.
Yeah, bat nipples,
back credit card,
crotch, you know, all that stuff. All right, the second worst, number 7, he puts Batman Returns. I kind of agree with, honestly.
Oh.
This one gets a lot. It gets a lot of praise, and I don't think it deserved it.
Oh, I like it. I don't know about praise or whatever. What best
style over substance, man.
Blah blah blah. It's my favorite of the pre-Chris Nolans.
Then he puts Batman Forever, which I pretty much agree with that placement as well. It's not the worst. I think it's slightly better than Returns, but that's where it pretty much belongs.
I still like Returns more than Forever.
Then he has The Dark Knight Rises. I do disagree. I think that should be higher.
Well, this is his list.
Yeah, but I mean, we're critiquing it. Hello, we're the list critics.
Let's let everything slide.
List critics too. I mean, Dark Knight Rises, that's like my second favorite right there. So.
Damn.
Yeah. Then he has the 1989 Batman.
Have you ever danced with the devil in the pale moon?
That's a good one. It has nothing to do with anything, but it's a good movie.
Yeah.
Then he has the 1966 Batman.
Yeah, some days you just can't get rid of a bomb.
Just can't get rid of a bomb. Yeah. I was trying to convince Andrew to stream the Adam West Batman movie. It's so funny.
And the bat shark repellent.
Robin, get me my bat shark repellent spray. And I love how there's a line of like different sprays. You know, I mean, honestly, like they knew it was ridiculous. There's like this disclaimer at the beginning that pretty much tells you this movie's gonna be stupid.
Yeah, but people, you know, some people try to take it seriously. Like, oh, that's just stupid. Well, come on, get over yourself.
I mean, come on. I mean,
get over yourself.
I mean, I love when like they can't tell that chick is Catwoman. What, when the penguin shows up with a ridiculous disguise, they see right through it.
What's her name? Kitka or something
I
like that?
think Kitka, come on! She even still perfect. You know, she's still doing the same thing, and
but she's playing it off as she's Russian.
Yeah. Batman Begins. He has his second best, and The Dark Knight as the best one.
There you go.
So there you go. Yeah, I agree mostly. Not completely. I just moved Dark Knight Rises up a bit. At this 8, I'm gonna say 7.
I'm gonna go 6. Returns just feels so out of place.
Oh, bloody hell. Wrestling's real.
Isn't it?
Yeah. Well, it's real as in the people in it exist.
It is actually happening.
He's being ironic. He knows it's staged. He just enjoys it. There's nothing wrong with that.
Of course.
Let's do one from Devin Baxter.
Okay. Kind of sounds like this sounds like a villainous.
That's actually his name. That's not even like a YouTube name. That's like his Google Plus name.
But it's a cool name. I'm just saying, it sounds like a villainous scientist.
So, this is from viralnova.com. This is 20 foods guaranteed to kill you.
All right.
So
Hit me.
It's like really unhealthy, kind of epic mealtime sort of foods, I'm guessing.
How about anything from the Heart Attack Grill?
Oh, my God. I heard that, at the Heart Attack Grill, if you don't finish your food, then they spank you. And
I would not finish my food.
Yeah, I thought it would be like a playful sort of spank, But
Yeah.
I saw a video where the Tasted guys went to the Heart Attack Grill.
Oh, yeah?
They were hitting them really hard with these paddles. Like, they were beating the shit out of them.
Oh, man.
Like, if you're into pain, there you go. But anyway, so the first one is a French fry pizza. It's a pizza where the crust is a pile of French fries. So basically, it's cheese fries with pepperoni. Let's not mince words here.
That sounds pretty
They put
good.
mozzarella, marinara, and some pepperoni on a bunch of French fries. What's really wrong with that?
Not mozzarella. Mozzarella.
Well, that's how you're supposed to say it. I am half Italian,
Yes.
Anyway, honestly, as long as you're not eating that every day,
That does sound pretty, it sounds delicious in small quantities.
Yeah, exactly. You wouldn't eat the whole thing. The second one is disgusting, though. It is a grilled cheese chocolate chip cookie sandwich.
That's a lot of things to absorb.
Melted cheese between 2 giant chocolate chip cookies.
I don't like the idea of chocolate chip cookie and cheese together.
Nah, it doesn't work.
That unsettles my stomach a
Let's
bit.
go like mascarpone cheese. That could work.
What's that?
Mascarpone cheese is used in sweets. Like
mascarpone.
Like cannolis.
Oh.
It's like cream cheese, but it's sweeter.
So I like cream cheese.
Yeah. If you put some mascarpone between 2 chocolate chip cookies, that could work.
Yeah, but I would just eat the chocolate chip cookies, man.
How about bacon-flavored soda?
Ugh! It just tastes like grease.
No, I would imagine that it's like smoky with a little saltiness to it.
All right.
Oh, I'm a bacon fan. I don't even drink soda, man, but I would taste that.
I would give it a shot, like an actual shot.
Yeah. How about the ultimate cheesecake, which just looks like a cheesecake to me?
It's probably just lots of cheesecake.
It's just a big cheesecake. I don't see what's wrong with it.
I love
how about
cake.
this?
It's my favorite cake.
Fried chicken donut sandwich. It is literally like a piece of it's like a chicken sandwich, man. It's like a breaded fried piece of chicken, some lettuce, some mayonnaise, and instead of bread is like glazed donuts. They actually call that the Luther.
The Luther?
Named after Luther Vandross. He invented that.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
He's a big fella.
How about a piece of chocolate mousse so dark that light cannot escape its surface?
Oh, shit, it's a black hole! No!
I have to show... I love chocolate mousse. This looks amazingly delicious. It's not like some huge... It's just a piece of cake. I want to eat it right now. I want that in and around my mouth.
All right. Oh, did you send it to me?
I did send it to you.
Oh, well, I'd give it a bite, but I honestly don't like chocolate mousse.
Oh, I love it. Next up, we have a brownie donut, or a brona.
Oh, jeez. Bronut, man.
I don't know if that would work. I mean, I like brownies, I like donuts, but they're two very different densities. I think that would be a very dense donut.
You could put sprinkles on it and then call that beast mode.
Oh, God. I mean, like, the thing about a brownie is they're small. You know?
Yes.
Donuts are big. I don't know if I could eat that whole thing. All right, next up we got the Supreme Nacho Burger, and their caption just says, "How is that even legal?"
Huh.
All I could say is that this is food for days. It looks delicious. I'm going to send you the picture.
It's nachos. If it's nachos in a burger, I'm in.
It is a burger in it is a burger in nachos in a burger. I mean, it's
Holy, whoa!
it's like a giant crunch wrap.
It is
with a burger and like bacon and like 7-layer dip in there.
A crunch wrap is an afterthought compared to this.
Yeah, this is like the real version.
It's
Well,
like
I do go to Taco Bell. I only go to Taco Bell for breakfast. You know that? I do like.
Yeah, they have a whole breakfast menu, man.
That you know what? They do have a whole breakfast. I'm stuck on one thing: the fucking sausage crunch wrap. That thing is amazing.
I don't know. I've seen people taste test their food, and it looks raunch.
Well, see, usually they get, if they get a crunch wrap at all, they get the bacon one. Nope.
Yeah.
I've had the bacon crunch wrap. Nasty. Nasty. The sausage one is amazing, though. How about the Jack in the Box exploding cheesy chicken sandwich?
This sounds dangerous. Watch yourself.
I guess there's actually cheese in the middle of the chicken, so it kind of bursts in your mouth. There you go. How about the pizza cake? It's a layered cake of pizza.
Okay, so...
This just looks like a whole lot of dough to me.
I was going to say, it's pizza with more pizza on it.
It's like 10 pizzas stacked up on each other that you slice like a cake.
Yeah, okay.
Pizza is not a cake. Pizza is a pie. Let's keep it as a pie, you know what I mean? How about burritos stuffed with mac and cheese?
I'd try it.
I would try it. It looks like mac and cheese. There's some sort of vegetable in there.
I kind of hope it's mac and cheese and not KD, honestly.
This looks like real homemade mac and cheese.
That's the good stuff.
There's some sort of vegetable in there that I can't really identify. It might be peppers.
Oh, that'd be nice.
I love peppers.
To give it a bit of a crunch, you know.
And then, of course, there's the almighty cronut.
Specify?
A cronut is like a croissant donut.
Oh. Okay, so it's just longer donut?
No, it's shaped like a donut, but it's flaky like a croissant.
Okay, flaky donut. Got it.
Exactly. How about the Van Gogh layer cake? You got
right.
It's somebody decorated this huge layer cake to look like Starry Night. It's pretty cool. I'll send you the picture.
Okay.
Got it?
Wow, that is impressive.
That's cool, right?
That is an impressive cake.
Yeah. It doesn't look particularly delicious, but it is an impressive feat of artistry.
It honestly looks like Starry Night.
Yeah.
Starry Night?
This next one, I didn't even know that this was a thing, but apparently KFC is doing deep-fried soup.
Deep-fried what?
Soup.
Is that possible?
Oh, you deep-fry it. Dude, they do deep-fried Coca-Cola now. I mean, they deep-fry anything.
How?
They put it in a little ball, they get the batter around it, and then they just deep-fry it.
That's deep-fried Coca-Cola. You're blowing my mind here.
Okay, what the deep-fried Coca-Cola do is they put a dollop of Coke syrup in batter, and they put it in a bowl, and they like hush puppies, and they deep-fry them up, and then they put like powdered sugar and chocolate syrup on it.
Holy cow, that is so unhealthy. I want one.
Yeah. How about the bacon taco? Now, this is not a taco with bacon on it.
The actual taco shell is bacon. I've seen this. I've seen this.
I see a lot of ingredients that I like here, other than the bacon. I see ground beef. I see avocado. I see onions. Red onions. I see...
Oh, red onions. Gross.
Oh, you do not like red onions?
Nope.
Those are my favorite onions.
Red and green, out. Out.
Green onions are scallions, dude.
I don't like scallions.
You don't like scallions?
Get out of here.
Are you out of your damn mind?
Get out of here.
I give that a 1 out of 1,000. All right. Denny's fried cheese melt. Oh, this looks nasty.
Fried cheese, eh?
It looks like what they did was they took the fried cheese sticks, you know, the mozzarella sticks.
Yeah.
And then they put them in Velveeta and then made grilled cheese out of that.
Oh my god.
Not only does it look unhealthy, but it looks like something that doesn't even taste good. I'm going to send you the picture. I would not eat that. It looks so artificial. It's like a Frankenfood right there.
It's like...
And I don't exactly eat at Denny's a whole lot.
It's like grilled afterbirth.
Yeah. It's not That's a big sandwich to get your mouth out. Look at all that bread, too.
Sweet bread.
Bread ratio is crazy. How about nacho lasagna?
Oh, why didn't I ever think of that?
Very picturesque here. Let me show you the picture. It does look delicious. And this is a regular-sized portion. It's not like some kind of crazy thing.
Nacho lasagna.
Sounds good.
Nacho stuff on top. Typical lasagna on bottom.
Yeah.
That would be delicious.
The hot dog stuffed crust pizza.
Oh, I've seen this and it looks atrocious.
I'm looking at it right now and I am no longer hungry.
Well, it's Pizza Hut, right?
Probably.
Yeah, Pizza Hut did, or at least started the whole thing.
Well, Pizza Hut may have started it, but looks like Domino's looks to end food forever with this next one. Domino's mayonnaise pizza.
Oh, God. I don't like mayonnaise to start.
Mayonnaise for me, we have a love-hate relationship, you know what I'm saying?
I love to hate it.
I used to love it. Now I kind of hate it, but I recognize that it is necessary for certain things.
I agree, actually.
Like, I only really buy mayonnaise when I want to make like a dressing or out of it or something, like egg salad or like tuna or salmon salad. You know what I mean? Nasty.
Yeah.
This next one, pizza pot pie. Oh my.
That sounds possible.
Yeah, instead of like gravy, it could have marinara. Instead of chicken, you got pepperoni or something, sausage maybe.
Yeah, I would try it.
Wrong with that.
Yeah.
Okay, so out of how many was this? This was 20. I'm gonna say 13.
I'm gonna go 15.
15.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I was gonna give it a higher score, but that mayonnaise pizza, man, that ain't right.
Nah, there's a whole lot of not right.
Yeah. That, and what was the other thing that grossed me out? Oh, that grilled cheese thing, man. That was...
that abomination.
And that cheese cookie thing? What the fuck? And it looked terrible. I didn't show you the picture because I didn't want to gross you out. It looked like Easy Cheese or some shit, you know?
Spray cheese?
Yeah. All right. S-Serpent21 has sent me... it's a video gaming list. 17 most awesome box arts.
Oh, okay.
All right. So number 17, ActRaiser 2 for Super NES, the European release.
Oh, I was going to ask beforehand, what do you think is going to be like a top one on this list?
You know, I don't know. I have my own thoughts on that, but I don't know that he agrees with it. You know what I mean?
What about that one with the guy with the banjo?
Oh, Phalanx?
Phalanx.
What the fuck were they thinking with that, man? It was a good game, though.
Maybe.
But,
anyway.
No, they bought it.
Yeah.
But, no, I don't know. ActRaiser 2, I'm looking it up. I gotta look up the PAL version, though, because that's what he's talking about.
Yeah, European.
Okay, could I get, like, a picture that isn't, like, 2 pixels by 5 pixels?
Maybe it's got the heroine, like, holding up the sword, like, yeah!
Why do you say heroine? It was a dude in ActRaiser 2.
It was? Oh, I don't know. I don't think I ever played that one, because I didn't like the first one so much.
He was bare-chested, I mean.
Oh, well...
All right, I mean, I got a very tiny picture. I'll show it to you, but you can't really make out the details. There you go.
Well,
Ubisoft. I mean, it's cool, but it's just like you can't really see the details in that tiny.
It's just a mesh of man.
I gotta read his comments on these because they're funny. Our cover just got the back of the angel's head. Their version got the angel with a sword flying with monsters behind him, and it looks awesome. Yeah, that one is better.
Number
16, Super Castlevania 4 for Super NES. Oh yeah, Simon's swinging into action against all kinds of shit. And does he look like he's going to back down? Hell no.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I always find that one to be awkward because it looks like he's just like ready to fall down.
Yeah, he's got his like, it's got his back to you, but he's like,
15, Mega Man 4 on the NES. First time in the series, the characters in the box looked right, plus it has Pharaoh Man on it, so that makes this full of win. I agree with that.
Yeah, they actually started to look more like the characters on the friggin' box.
Yeah. Number 14.
And not these weird Uncanny Valley people.
Yeah. Number 14, X-Men for the Genesis. Awesome-looking action shot of the X-Men were in their heyday. Too bad the game has aged terribly.
Oh, I know which game he's talking about. When I first played it, I got lost all the time.
It's unusually hard. I don't know. I mean, it's a pretty good action shot, but I mean, it's typical Marvel. Proportions are all off, you know.
How inferior, Marvel.
No, well, Marvel in the 90s, everything was like huge muscles. You know what I mean? They didn't care about anatomy or like. Okay, I'm gonna send you the picture. Okay.
Okay.
And I want you to just look at Wolverine's legs.
Oh no.
And ask yourself how this man even walks without his thighs like battling each other.
Yeah, you figure they'd be scraping against each other, eh?
His knees can't even touch. It's crazy.
He is leaping out at you, man. He is flying.
Yeah. Okay. Next on this is Super Empire Strikes Back on the Super NES. The other two Star Wars games on Super NES were just reuses of older posters in the movies. The Empire game had an original piece that could have been a poster too. Cool.
I don't remember what that one was like, but
I have the game. I don't remember what the box looks like, though.
I assume it probably just looks like another version of one of the Star Wars posters.
Yeah.
Just kind of Star Wars shit everywhere.
Yeah, but it was an original thing. Number 12, Shadowgate on the NES. This one's pretty odd, more than awesome, but it's almost art-like in its appearance.
I do like the box art for Shadowgate.
You know what? They kind of had to be deceptive. Like, you have no idea what you're getting into with that game, you know?
Yeah, like if you pop this in thinking it's going to be a great action platformer, nope.
Yeah, nope, not at all.
That's actually what happened to me when I rented
Doom on PC. Our hero fights back against a swarm of demons surrounding him. Yeah, his buddy's in the distance, but with the fiery skies and his gun loaded, the hero fights back. This cover rules.
Doom guy, awesome.
Number 10, The Legend of Zelda on NES. All those black box NES games. What's this, a gold one? What's in it? One of the best games ever.
And again, it's another one of those you don't know what you're getting into from the front art.
You see the shield with like the symbols and like you could see there was a hole cut in the box. So you could see the cartridge was gold.
Yeah, it's pretty artistic for an old game.
They did the same thing with Zelda 2. I mean, it was a sword instead of a shield, and they still had the hole cut in it. You know, they knew they were special games. Number 9, BioShock for PlayStation 3. Who wants orange slices? Okay, that came. It's such an awesome image to complement a truly great game.
Oh, man.
You ever see that video on Dorkly?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. Number 8, Batman Arkham City, PlayStation 3. No, not the Game of the Year version splattered with praise and acclaim. The original with the cold black and white artwork showing Batman ready to kick ass.
And chew bubblegum.
He's out of gum, though.
Yeah.
You know what that quote's from, right?
They live.
I'm here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm out of gum.
I know my shit, man.
Yep. Number 7, Far Cry 3. One of the greatest villains in video games sits on the beach glaring at you, just daring to take him on with one of his recent victims buried up to his eyes on the beach.
I don't know. Far Cry 3, that box art, it's okay.
It was a good box art, though. We're not judging the game here.
No, but that's what I mean. Like, the box art, it's okay.
Number 6, Clock Tower for Super Famicom. Even the box art for this game is creep out, let alone playing the game.
I don't actually know what that one looks like.
I gotta look it up. I've seen it, but I gotta look it up anyway. I don't remember.
I played the game before, and it's
okay-ish.
Yeah.
It's one of those games that Julie always tries to get me into, and I'm just, like, not that into it.
Yeah. Okay,
yeah, that is a very cool box art.
Oh, yeah?
Give me a moment, I'll send it to you. Oh, that's awesome. That's really cool. By the way, my personal pick for like best box art ever would be the Japanese version of Castlevania Lament of Innocence on the PlayStation 2.
No idea what that looks like. Wow.
I'll send you that one too, just so you can see it.
This is for the Super Famicom, man. That is cool. It's got like a mysterious woman statue thing.
Oh, I'm sorry, not the no, the American version is the one I like.
Oh.
Yeah, let me send it to you. It's just, it's cool.
It's cool. Lament of Innocence. Yeah. Oh, yes. Okay.
That's one of those covers that just looks like a generic... But once you understand the story, it makes a lot more sense. All right.
Yeah, I never played this. I never played this one.
Oh, so you don't know the whole like story behind it?
Nope.
It's the origin of the Castlevania series.
Oh, aren't they all?
No, well, this was written as the first one. Leon Belmont was the first Belmont, and he's fighting against this vampire Walter, who kidnapped his beloved Sarah, right? And she don't make it. We'll just put it that way.
She dies.
She dies, and the whip was made by this guy using alchemy, and that's why it was such a powerful weapon. And you get all these different crystals that infuse with the whip to give it like fire, ice, and lightning. But at the end, Sarah's soul goes into the whip, and that's what makes it the vampire killer.
Oh, so it's beforehand. It's not even the vampire killer.
You know, yeah, it's just the alchemy whip.
Oh.
And Leon Belmont's best friend, Matthias Kronqvist, after you kill Walter, takes Walter's blood gem and becomes Dracula.
What?
Yeah.
So that's the origin of Dracula.
Yeah, he was a guy named Matthias Kronqvist.
Matthias Kronk.
He betrayed the Belmonts.
Damn you, Belmont!
Yeah. All right, number 5, South Park Stick of Truth. Really, did you ever feel so awe-inspired by South Park? This cover will do it.
It's a pretty cool box art.
I like the concept of the boys looking into the reflection, and you see like their other selves there, you know, with Kenny with his boobs. And...
It kind of reminds me of the anime episode.
Yeah.
Let's fighting love.
Protect my balls.
Yes.
Countermeasure for the Atari 5200, another awesome movie poster style. I think the Cold War, when I see it, it stands well on its own. But if you've ever seen the game over screen, it makes it eerie. Countermeasure, bad ending. If you're interested, it's a YouTube link. I am not interested.
So what is the box art?
I'm gonna look it up.
For the 5200, that was the unpopular one.
Yeah, it was. You know, back then the graphics weren't much, so they had to like make like these like really elaborate paintings for the box arts. You know.
Didn't a lot of them have rainbows on it for like 2600, like flowy rainbows?
Yeah, that was like the Atari logo. Okay, I see what he's talking about, it being like a Cold War style thing. There it is, right there.
Okay.
I mean, you got the tank, the guy in the sub, the plane. It looks like a Hunt for Red October or something.
I was going to say Red October with Sean Connery.
Number 3, Dragon Warrior 2 on NES. I don't care if American Kirby is hardcore. I'll take the more awesome-looking humans and their Dragon Ball Z artwork. I love the series, but I wish the series had a different artist.
Oh, snap.
I don't know. That's my favorite Toriyama work. I love his enemy designs. Like, he could take like a bell pepper and make it into an enemy.
Bell pepper. Well, he turned slime into one of the most iconic
video games. Man, the Cruel Cumber from Dragon Quest IX.
Cruel Cumber. Are you kidding me?
Have you ever seen the Cruel Cumber?
No.
Oh, let me find a picture for you.
An evil cucumber, folks.
Dude, almost all the enemy names in Dragon Quest, especially the later ones, are all puns. But they're actually clever puns that you have to, like, some of them you have to figure out. Okay. Like, there's a cat magician called a Prestidigitator.
Called a what?
Prestidigitator. You have to know that Prestidigitator is a name for a magician.
I did not know that.
I just sent you the Cruel Cumber picture.
Aw, he's cute.
It is cute. And when it dies, the spear flies up in the air and then impales it.
Oh, cool.
It's really funny, yeah. Number 2, Captain America and the Avengers for the Genesis. Not just profile or portrait shots. It looks like it's from a comic book. Thankfully not Rob Liefeld doing the art.
What's wrong with Rob Liefeld?
Have you ever seen his, quote, art, unquote.
I don't know, like, a lot of those artists.
Oh, okay. All right, hold on. I'm gonna show you.
I want to see some
Layfield's-
textbook Layfield.
Oh, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you a drawing of Captain America that he did. Okay.
Captain America.
When you see this, you're gonna laugh. Here you go.
I will shit bricks.
Yo, you're just gonna laugh. I just sent you.
Uh,
Look at that chest.
wow.
He's somehow in profile with both his nipples pointing towards you.
He has boobs, man. like his chest doesn't make any sense.
I'm gonna tell you something interesting about Rob Liefeld. Rob Liefeld can't draw feet.
So you never see feet.
He tries to hide feet behind other things.
He's still I want to say a good art. Like, I can't draw
not.
that.
He's terrible. Oh, okay.
I can't draw that.
Draw better than that. Here, look at this. This is an X-Force thing that he did. You cannot see a single foot in this. Look how he carefully makes it so it's always cut off.
It is always cut off right at the, freaking ankle.
Also, look at Cable's tiny head and his huge body.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
He's got shrunken head syndrome. Yeah. All right, but I still can't draw like this. If I could draw like this, at least I have something to start from, man.
Yeah, but this guy shouldn't be, actually drawing comics, you know what I'm saying? And when he does have to draw feet, usually it's pathetic. It's like their legs just come to a point.
That mysterious floating head in the top left is kind of cool.
Here's a drawing. I'm gonna send you where he actually had to draw the feet, and you could see how undetailed they are, and he basically just draws like a horse's face or something down there. I don't know what he's doing.
Oh yeah, it does kind of have a horse shape.
Yeah, it's like the weirdest fucking thing. He's just terrible.
Well, I don't know if he's terrible.
He's terrible.
Not as good as others.
Awful. Pathetic.
I'm going to say not as good as others.
Not as good as my nephew.
Oh, come on.
Just saying.
Hey, he's drawing comics and you aren't.
Number 1, Castlevania on the NES. Simon Belmont swinging his whip and pointing at Dracula's visage in the distance of the castle. You can just tell Simon is saying, "You see me coming, motherfucker. You better jump."
Yeah, but doesn't that Dracula look more like the blah, I'm Dracula kind of guy?
Well, he is Dracula.
Yeah, but
actually, I think that they showed that the box art for the original Castlevania was actually ripped from a D&D book.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, but still, I mean, they could have made that Dracula a little more menacing.
How much more menacing do you want to get with the giant fangs and his mouth is open and it's just his giant floating head and
I don't know, but it's such this. All right, I don't know what I'm even trying to say.
I don't know what you're trying to say either. All right,
but,
well, anyway, out of what was it, 17? Very odd numbering there. I'm gonna give this a 12.
I think I'm actually going to be on board with you with 12. That sounds kind of right.
It just sounds right somehow. Somehow it's
slightly above average.
Yeah, exactly, right. We don't do fractions.
No, this ain't frog fractions.
Oh, shit. Let's see what else we got here. I think we should wrap it up soon.
All right.
Here's one from the anime fans. Top 7 Disney cartoons from 1990 to 2003.
It's very specific. 13
mean
years.
the TV series, not the...
Oh. Okay, TV series.
Yeah. So number 7 is Buzz Lightyear of Star Command. I've never seen this, don't want to.
I didn't even know he had his own cartoon.
Neither did I.
Well, good for him. Is it CGI?
I have no idea. I would imagine so.
Should be.
Number 6, Gargoyles.
Oh, this was great.
I so missed out on this. I didn't get to see this. I mean, and it was on. I was aware of it. But it was on right after Batman, and then I was like, oh, I gotta do my homework and all this shit,
Mm.
And I never, watched it, and then I didn't find out until much later that it was really good.
Well, I would always do my homework at school so that I could go home and just marathon all the Disney shows.
Number 5, Lilo and Stitch, the series. I've never even seen the movie, so...
I saw the movie, didn't like it, so I don't think I would like the TV series that much.
Number 4, Pepper Ann. What the fuck is Pepper Ann?
Oh, it's the Fido Dido character model girl. Remember Fido Dido?
Fido Dido, like the 7-Up kid?
And they use that as a model for some cartoon about some girl.
So they just, made the girl version of Fido Dido and called it Pepper Ann. What is she, for Dr. Pepper?
Yeah. Shilling for Dr.
I gotta look
Pepper.
this up. Okay, it doesn't look anything like Fido Dido, dude.
I remember the frickin' commercials were talking about, the animators, looked at this character and said, we can do something more with it, and blah, blah,
well,
blah.
They certainly made it more detailed. It doesn't look like Fido Dido to me. I don't know. Whatever. Number 3, Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. I used to watch that when I was a kid.
Yeah, I pretty much digested the whole show.
Yeah. Number 2, DuckTales. Duh.
That was released in 1987 or 88. So
maybe
not
it started then, but it did run through.
Okay, I guess.
Well,
so.
actually, no, it ended in 1990. Now that I think of it.
Oh shit! Well, there you go.
Yeah. Still though, I can't take points off of that because it was a great show.
It was.
Number 1, Darkwing Duck. I mean.
Thank you.
Yes. Winning. Hello.
Winning. Quack.
Wing Duck. Quack. And that started in 91, so that's in there.
At least it got in the top of some list. A lot of people are like, well, it was good, but it wasn't as good as DuckTales,
Fuck them. All right, out of 7, I would go 5. It's not a lot of wiggle room there.
Did you say 5?
I did say 5.
Then I will pick 5 as well.
There you go. You're like, yeah, 5 sounds good. Yeah.
5 good.
5.
Say 5 good.
Yeah. Let's do one more.
One more. Uno mas.
I'm sort of like boycotting Alex Shannon for this episode.
Sorry, Alex. Why?
Nothing against him. It's just he's sort of dominated everything recently. And I just want to do at least one episode to give other people a chance. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bring in some of the new.
But we'll be bringing back his, because I still have a lot of them. Bringing him back for the next episode. How about oh, Jesus Christ? No, we won't.
Jesus Christ, really?
Top 10 Jesus Christs. Let's see. I'm just trying to find something that's actually interesting. Okay, Slayer Darth, what the fuck is wrong with you? I am so not interested in top 5 loan sharks from literature.
Oh my
As a matter of fact, I'm just going to take that out of my file completely. I'm not doing that. Do not send me lists like that. That is not interesting.
See you later, loan sharks.
Like, really? Really?
Shylock, would he be number 1?
Yes, he was.
Really?
Yes.
Yes.
Spoiler.
Spoilers, I win.
Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. All right. I'm just...
What else we got?
I'm looking through these. I'm trying to find the right one to end the show on. It's just kind of been a bitch, but... Okay,
We got any,
all right.
We got any top favorites?
Top what?
Favorites?
I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Top favorites.
Like these are my top 10 favorite TV shows, or top 10 favorite...
we just did with that with the Disney shows, so...
Oh, I like them. I like hearing people's opinions.
All right, well, here, you know what? I haven't done one of these in a while. Oh, okay, wait. I've done that one. I was trying to find... Poof Nisse has sent me a bunch of those Parents Can Have Fun Too lists.
What?
Like, just goofy parent stuff.
Okay.
I'm actually trying to find one that... Okay, here's one that I haven't done. These are from Pleated Jeans. They're 19 pictures. Parents Can Have Fun, too. So... Oh, my God. So here's a post from Tumblr from Jack Malik. This is very panicked kid a little bit of motion blur. He's freaking out, and he's in the bathroom, and coming out of the shower is his dad holding a knife, wearing a Jar Jar Binks mask.
What the fuck?
My dad hid in the shower once with a Jar Jar Binks mask and a knife just to scare me, and got it on camera. I have to show you this because there is no acting in this. This kid is freaked out. Look at this.
Well, I don't know. Even at this tender age of 32, I'd be pretty scared.
He's gonna stab you!
Oh my god. What is wrong with people?
Parents can have fun too, Jesse. That's the point of it. This next one, my mother just made this her profile picture, and she's wearing like a Mario costume.
Okay.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Here's from a text message. What do you want for dinner, honey? I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. And then the mom goes with it, so tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
And
she says, aha, best mom ever. Pizza would be nice, please.
I want a hamburger.
I want a zig-a-zig, fuck you.
Yeah. Hey, you know the words.
Well, mostly from, actually, believe it or not, there was this thing in Mad Magazine back in the day that would not let the whole zig-a-zig-ha thing go. Like, every issue they would make fun of zig-a-zig-ha. Because it's like, oh, we ran out of lyrics, just put whatever, you know?
Yeah.
My younger brother brought a girl for the first time to my birthday family dinner. And the cake says, Alec, who's your special friend? Wow.
Special friend coming for dinner.
This one is a picture. My grandparents still color at restaurants, and they're there with the coloring book and the crayons and everything.
I still do that, for heaven's sakes.
Well, these people are like in their 80s or so, and they look like they're having fun.
Well, I better keep it up. Break the record.
Right? There you go. You want to be 90 and still doing it, right?
Yes.
My dad said he found a rock that looked like a face, and I came home to this, and he put a cigarette in the rock's mouth and a hat on it. The hat says I'm having a no hair day.
No hair day.
Yeah.
Going the extra mile.
Yeah. Okay, so there's a Facebook post from Nick. It says, came home to a frozen computer and a virus scanner update informing me of 122 infections. Took me a few minutes to figure out my mom had made a very elaborate Photoshop and disabled my mouse and keyboard. Well played. Well played.
Oh, wow, that is clever.
That's cool. I love the comments. Damn, your mom is awesome, impressive, and successful troll mom is successful.
True.
Okay, so this shows a very older lady getting a lap dance at what looks like a wedding or something.
Oh, man. Go old lady.
She looks like she's having a good time.
I bet she is.
This shows this guy. There's no caption. I wish there was an explanation. This mom got arrested, and he's taking a picture of her in the police car with the handcuffs on.
Oh, like a ha-ha.
And she's smiling.
Oh, we'll smile for the camera.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm a triplet, just turning 17. Out of the three of us, I was the only one to pass my road test. My dad got us a cake. It has like one smiley emoji and two sad emojis and like a little car.
Oh.
Wow.
The story told through emojis.
Yeah. Mom got 2 presents for her birthday. It shows her sitting in her like little dragon boat and drinking a bottle of what looks like bourbon. There you go.
A dragon boat and bourbon.
There you go. This one from Tumblr. My dad has a folder on his computer. I've seen this one. My dad has a folder on his computer named Cool Dad, and it's just pictures of himself.
that would probably be something I would do.
Yeah, I would totally do that. All right. Oh, God. All right. This is a pun. This is actually a pretty good pun, I will admit, and you will like it. Or
Yes.
probably you'll hate it because it's a good one. It's from Facebook. Overheard in our living room. Dad, where are my fucking glasses? Mom, if glasses fucked, would they make a spectacle of themselves?
That's awesome.
That is pretty good. I will even admit that that's pretty good.
You hear this? He likes puns.
I like good jokes. I generally hate puns, but that was a pretty good one. My dad's homemade graduation card, and it shows like this kid with his head being forced into a book by a vice, and it says, "Congratulations, Erica, on your graduation, finally."
Jeez.
Wait, there's more. Hopefully all the good jobs have been moved offshore, and it shows a bunch of guys on roofs putting things down chimneys. I don't know what's going on there.
Chim chiroo.
And then there's like hands in handcuffs that says, "You'll enjoy working for the man." Really?
No, really?
Yeah. Then it shows, I'm sure you've seen this painting of like smog coming out of a smokestack, and these guys are like painting it white.
Yeah.
It says, "The marketing public relations field is very challenging, but if anyone can convince people that their shit doesn't stink, it's you." And then a picture of, the dad giving a thumbs up, and it says, "Just want to say I'm proud of you and wish you the best. Congratulations, love, Dad." And in the back of the card it says, "This is a Happy Dad production. There is no copyright since no decent store would ever sell this." And even has a barcode.
Oh, wow. That is effort. Thank you, Dad.
Here's another birthday card. This one says, "Sex, money, power, respect." And then when you open up, it says, 4 things you're probably not going to get on your birthday.
Oh, depressing.
That's a store-bought card, though.
Okay.
The other one before that was homemade. That's really cool.
Yeah. Cool, Dad.
This just shows a dad on a skateboard with a backwards baseball cap trying his best to look like an idiot.
Uh-huh.
And succeeding.
Well, he's trying to be hip and cool for the kids.
So my mom brought dry ice home from work, and she made the kitchen into looks like a Frankenstein laboratory. After a multi-year battle, I finally convinced my dad to upgrade his old Nokia 3310 to an iPhone. This is the custom phone case he ordered. Guess what it is? A Nokia 3310.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And he put a tape on it. He put tape on it at the top, and it says "Never forget."
Oh, that's perfect.
I don't know why you got an iPhone though. Ugh.
I like iPhone. They're so accessible.
Android is where it's at, man.
I prefer the accessibility options.
The accessibility option, dude. Which iPhone do you have?
The latest and greatest.
The 6
Plus.
Okay, that's a fucking Samsung Galaxy 4.
I know,
Apple
blah, blah, but
with an Apple logo on it, and like $300 more.
I prefer the OS.
All right. My dad took a Sharpie and blacked out the M on my protein bag. The protein was called Serious Mass. Serious ass, high protein weight gain powder.
You're gonna get some serious ass, whether it's you or some other person.
Well, if you're into bodybuilding, you just might.
Yeah.
You just might. Let's let's rank that out of 18.
I'm gonna go 19. I
have one more of these, and I'd like to do it now so that I don't forget about it.
Never forget.
So let's do the one last one that he sent me. Of Parents Can Have Fun Too.
Okay.
Although actually, you know what? Never mind that. I did this one with Tanya.
Oh, nerds.
Yeah. Oh, nerds. Yeah, I see the mom in the Spider-Man costume.
Oh, yeah.
The dog room
okay.
and all that. You know.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, that'll be the show then. I'll see you guys next time with List Critics Prime, and next month for List Critics Duh.
Bye.